Go, 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 go. Come on. Come on.
The following program is brought to you in living color.
Hey, I'm too slow.
It's Sunday afternoon, so it's time for Doc's Chat Party. Join Doc, co-host Jeff Kendall, and their guests for 2+ hours of fun, frivolity, and maybe fisticuffs. And now, here he is, your host, Doc Duckus.
A little slow though. Maybe I gotta refigure out what I hit first.
Mm-hmm.
Before,
Well, at least you're on.
but I'm on. That's
Good afternoon, everyone.
You're on.
You might have to explain to the viewers what happened.
yeah. Well, I killed my computer back on Thursday.
So he's, you know.
Yeah. So like, I don't have any hellos right now.
Yeah, no sun, nothing, no hello. So. Hello! We have to do that.
Hello, everybody. Hello.
Yes, hello.
Hello.
Hey, Martin.
You don't have any hellos.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And, oh wow, Karen Brajak.
Well, hello.
Yes. Hi, Karen.
Wow. Hello.
Hello. Yeah.
I haven't seen you in a long time. And come on, click. I'll leave you. Try this again. Boom.
Hello.
It still took 4 seconds for that to come on. So, I don't know. Anyway, yeah, I am back on. Yippee.
Good.
Yeah. Well, yeah, compared to what it was back on Thursday when I couldn't do a darn thing.
Yeah, that was weird. You weren't on.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I had to do for 3 days? Watch television.
Oh, no. I bet that was boring.
Oh, geez. And I read comic books.
Oh.
Without the internet, I'm done.
I hope they were old stuff.
Yeah.
Well, 1983.
Oh, that's old. I remember my favorite. That was my favorite year of life. 83.
Yeah.
40 years old.
From about say 83 through 88, I'll say, is when I got back into comic books. I was doing that stuff in the 1960s and said, what am I doing with comic books? Got rid of them all. And then early 80s, I had a second, let me get back into comic books. So, yeah, so they're all like in the 80s, mostly stuff. I waited, Doc, and that stream never appeared. Well, that was a test back on last night to see if I could get running and YouTube running. And, like you have to get to re-register it again. And we will send a code to your phone, this kind of mess. So have any of us been shopping Robert S. style?
I have.
He has.
I got the purple vinyl Target exclusive of the great Rolling Stones album, Hackney Diamonds.
Mm-hmm.
I love it that much, folks, track for track.
Great. Mm-hmm.
And I am going to be doing a live stream, I guess, after this one. It's 7 p.m. live stream. We're going to have a panel with Robert S. and Beatly Tone.
Okay.
And the three of us are going to discuss this surprisingly good new album.
Sounds good.
There's my plug.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. What does this mean? Robert S. was in a wheelchair scooter? What?
Yeah. Well, I don't know how much of it is this. He called me from the store that he was at. And he told me, it was nothing serious. He just, he actually did record it. That's great. He said that he had, I don't know if it's a secret or not, a pain in his, like he got a shooting pain I think in his back and down his leg while he was there. He doesn't know why. So he was having trouble walking. So he got in the scooter and I said to him when he called me live, I said, oh, you should use that. That would be great as a video in the scooter, you in the scooter. I can't wait to see it. I haven't seen it yet.
Yeah,
I hope he's okay now. Yeah.
Yeah, this is a fixed computer. So I've for what the last 3 days I've been working on getting this thing fixed for Sunday because Sunday,
No internet. Yeah.
So there was no soup.
Oh, listen. Yeah. I'm sorry. You read Martin's like talking about the. Yeah,
Hmm.
he's throwing acorns into the crowd. Yeah, it's
Oh
an
yeah,
early
yeah.
one.
Hmm.
Listen, Martin, you mentioned a interview the other day, the John Davidson interview, and I believe you incorrectly uh, said it was from 1987. It was not 87. It was 1980 when
Mm,
Ringo's drunk. And I watched it live. I mean, live when it was first aired in
Hmm.
1980 when I was 18. It
Yeah.
was in the summer of '80. John was still alive, and Barbara Bach was just getting together with Ringo because they met on this set of Caveman, and they were promoting Caveman. It was 1980.
mm, mm.
Okay.
Well, scooter might be fun, but then you got to charge the darn thing or
Yeah.
push it. I don't know. But yeah, I've had sciatica myself, and it wasn't much.
Oh yeah, I never. My grandfather had it. Boy, forget it. He had it bad, you know.
Let's see, that would be my left side. I had it on, and my big toe has never recovered,
Really.
and that was not quite 20 years ago.
Hmm. Hmm.
And like I woke up one morning and all of a sudden I can't move. I thought I was paralyzed. I'm going, what the heck?
Wow. It's
Called up my mom,
wonderful.
like, help! I can't move.
And when was this, Doc?
That was almost 20 years ago. So
Oh,
I'll say
20
like
years
18,
ago.
Hmm.
Okay.
yeah, like 18 years ago or something. So they brought my sister with the minivan, and I got in the back, and I couldn't sit, so I had to against the back seat. They took me to the clinic, and I couldn't sit, so I'm just across all the seats in the waiting room and all this kind of stuff. So I went to therapy and all that kind of stuff. So, which,
Well, drunk Ringo is not better. That's a lousy, unwatchable interview. It's so
Yeah.
bad in every way. Ringo's much better when he got sober.
oh no, not Suzanne Summers again,
Again?
again.
That was last week.
Well, just in case you're just catching up. Yeah,
Hmm.
so, but yeah, with all the computer trouble, I was more worried about getting this thing up and running than going to the record store and buying one.
Well, of course, and you don't want to waste your time anyway. If you're looking for a CD,
Hmm.
you were wasting your time mostly. But
Yeah. Sounds like I wouldn't have found it anyway.
Yeah.
yeah,
But here comes somebody who might have some
Hmm.
information on that.
Jorgen,
Hey, Jorgen.
Hi, folks.
what's going on?
Hello. What's up?
We have a lot of snow here now.
Oh.
Yeah.
Aha. We're getting rain in a couple of days. So.
Yeah, I assume
Yeah.
that it will disappear soon, but
Mhm.
right now we have snow.
Hmm.
Yeah, Bite My Head Off. Isn't that the one with that Paul's on?
Yeah, he plays the bass, but he puts, I don't know, a fuzz box through it or something, so it's a fuzzy bass.
Oh,
Okay.
It's a really good rock song.
okay, that's cool.
Well, there's an interview. There's a Phil Donahue show. Ringo's been on Phil Donahue more than once. I know the show you mean. Ken Michaels. He's seen in the audience asking Ringo a question. That's all. It's from 1995. You got to make sure you get the 95 Phil Donahue. There's one from 1978. There's one from 1981. You want the 95 one for that. Ringo looks like he does in the anthology. He's wearing like dark glasses. He has the kind of shoulder length help hair, kind of.
How's that?
Looks good.
Still playing with my camera.
Playing with your thing. Well, it'll take a while for you to make sure it's running right.
Yeah, but at least it seems to be remembering this time so far,
That's good.
instead of having to reset it every time I turn the thing on.
Hmm.
Sounds like the Sex Pistols. I've only heard the two songs so far.
Yeah, me neither.
Tattoo You, the great album.
Yeah, people are saying that a lot of people are saying this new album's the best since Tattoo You, and I think it's better than Tattoo You because it's the only album, one of the only albums of the Stones I know that I like every song on it, and I can't say that about almost any album. So
Yeah, I read some of the reviews. I guess I don't know, newspapers are putting their 2 cents in. It's unanimous. Everybody loves it.
Yeah, there's one person that needs an aspirin who is from Pitchfork. That's the way it says 12 duds.
What?
I don't know.
What?
Maybe Ray wrote that one. I don't know. So,
Yeah.
Must be. Come on, I clicked it. Look out, there's a monster coming.
Monster?
What?
I don't see a
Oh,
monster.
that was last night on Sven Gulli.
Okay.
Yeah.
yeah, I watched some of
Oh,
that.
okay, yeah.
Yeah.
I watched The Night Stalker.
Now, when did they start showing 2 movies on Svengoolie?
I'm guessing for Halloween time.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
It's Sven Gulli's Bonanza.
Yeah.
So,
Oh, okay.
yeah, so he's playing 2 movies.
Hello.
Hello!
Dave, we need
Hello.
some fresh jokes.
Yes. Some fresh.
The McCartney song on the Stones sounds like the song the Stones did with Dave Grohl.
Okay.
But worse, he says.
What? What? Yeah, it's a Halloween
For
thing.
Halloween.
Yeah. So, yeah, you get more Svengoolie for your buck, I guess. Yeah. So
That's good.
Everybody
Yeah.
should watch Svengoolie. People got to learn
Yeah.
about horror films who don't
Yeah.
know.
Great films.
like I had the Night Stalker on last night because I hadn't seen that in years, and I thought, oh, I should watch that. But in the meantime, the TV's going, and I'm still trying to put stuff on the computer. Like I still got to get Audacity on here, and I still got to get.
The Night Stalker is a good one, but I have a nickname for it. I call it the Vampire's Stuntman, aka the Vampire's Stuntman.
Yeah.
You know, the guy Barry Atwater who's playing the vampire, scary looking and close-ups and things. But every time he's messing around, tussling around with the police, or he's like he's falling in a swimming pool and fighting with the police. It's all obviously a stuntman, but his hair's flying all over the place. It's like the vampire's hair is flying all over the place. And then whenever you see Barry Atwater close up, it's all neat and hairsprayed down. You know,
Yeah.
it's so
right.
obvious. It's really bad. It takes me out of it. It's a very good movie, I think, but that takes me out of it.
And actually, it's the same way for the second movie. Richard Anderson was the monster, and the stuntman is running into cop cars and throwing police over the fence and all kinds of stuff. Yeah.
Just use the stuntman as the regular as the actor, then, for God's sake, as a vampire. But anyway.
Well,
They're
look,
really
Dave,
good films.
I made a note to put ketchup on my grocery list. Now I can't read it.
I had ketchup on my calf's liver for lunch. That's what I had for lunch. Calf's liver and onions.
What are you a fan of liver and onions?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm one of the 10.
Yeah, I think you are. Because I don't know anybody who likes liver and onions. Well, Stephen Schnee is out there.
Stephen Schnee. What's up, Schnee?
Watch your CD wall. Yeah.
Yeah, really? Wow.
Yeah, it's like, yeah.
Yeah, The Night Strangler is next week.
Next week, right.
Along with another showing of Trilogy of Terror.
Yeah, I can't believe that. They just showed that.
We had that on a month ago or so.
Yeah.
Oh, well. I guess
I had an idea. I watched the movie the other night. I had an idea for them to show. There was a TV movie the next year called The Norliss Tapes.
Yeah, I've heard of that.
Roy Finnis and Angie Dickinson. It was just Kojak with a different guy.
Angie Dickinson, man, I fell asleep on Policewoman last. Well, it was 2:00 in the morning. Policewoman was on, and I had to get up and to go do whatever, pee, and then I come back and I'm like still half asleep, and I'm like, oh, let's see if I could watch this, and I'm like, oh, she was so hot, I think, but I fell asleep.
I got 2 more discs of Honeymooners to get through.
Okay, pins and needles and pins.
Yeah, I've already passed that one already. Yeah. What was the one I watched? Well, a lot of the stuff, like the continuity is terrible. They get a telephone. The next show, they don't have a telephone.
There's no telephone.
Yeah. Or all of a sudden, let's adopt a dog. No, you never see it again.
Yeah, right, exactly. Yeah.
So there's a lot of continuity errors in there, I guess. So, now what? It's still taking forever to come up. Astro Zombie saw The Night Flyer as a child.
The Night Flyer?
The Night Flyer.
Don't remember the Night Flyer.
I don't know that one either. It's got to do with bats or something? I don't know. Not even Joe knows this one.
But I've not heard of the Night Flyer
Haven't
myself.
heard of that.
Sorry, we don't know that one.
I've heard of the Night Walker.
Oh yeah, the Night Walker. That's the one that I.
That sounds like a zombie movie.
Got
Yeah,
Dr.
with
Dr.
Dr. Bellows. Yeah. I thought, oh, that's Dr. Bellows. And he's got this bald wig and he pretends to be blind, and
Oh, okay.
it's pretty creepy when you're 4 years old, though. Oh yes.
I guess.
Which one?
Don't get angry with
that's,
me.
Night Flyer.
Oh, the episode that I did see, some of it, of Policewoman had William Shatner in it as well.
Ooh,
I
bonus.
think he played a teacher, and she was undercover as a woman teacher. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. What was the last Honeymooners I watched? Was it the one with Ralph was going to have a birthday? So like Alice was getting it already, and then all of a sudden you have to switch the dates.
Wait a minute. I got an idea. I got it. I figured it out. Alice makes a list of people that are going to be invited, right?
Right.
Then she leaves the list for you to find, see?
How convenient.
That's the surprise.
Yeah.
What? There's not going to be any party. Get out.
Ed's reading the list, and you're not invited.
Yeah, you're not invited. Your name's not on the list.
Yeah.
What an idiot.
Peter Boothroyd's.
Peter, what's up, Peter?
Hello.
I might start being half or a quarter Stones, because I've always liked the Stones, but with this album, I can't explain it. It really made me become more of a Stones guy.
Mm-hmm.
You see, here we go again. This is the people that just like, I'm sorry, Martin, but I think you just like to look for like the negative and stuff like that and start a controversy. That's what you do. Maybe they wouldn't. Maybe they would. Who cares? The rest of the album's golden. I don't even care that Paul's on it. Just to me, Paul being on it is a cherry on the cake.
Yeah. Not sure what that means. Oh well, okay. But anytime you get a great album from an old band,
Yeah.
It's like we were discussing it this morning. Like, they're still alive? I said, yeah.
Yeah, he sounds great. Mick sounds great on it. But not everybody's going to like it. Most people like it a lot. A couple of people I know did. One person thought it was good, but not great.
Mm-hmm.
So are we going to talk about how many out of 10? Or?
Well, I bought the one. I'll just flash it on here one more time. I didn't open it yet. I was going to do an opening at some point on my channel. It's got this is purple, but also what I found is I don't have. I knew what it was. I should have had the CD. The covers have differences, Like this one here it looks like a woman's hand on the bottom there, holding the bottom. The CD, the regular album, I guess, and CD do not have the hand on the bottom, just the top. So that's like the purple one. But Beatley Tone showed a green vinyl one, and on the green vinyl, there's like legs. A woman's legs are wrapped around here.
Ooh.
Her legs are wrapped around the heart. So they're playing that game of different covers again and stuff. But I'm not, people are going to say, sure, you'll get them all. It's not the Beatles, folks, not McCartney. But I did get the purple. The problem is that I like the cover that I described with the legs on the green vinyl. The ideal thing would be if it had the purple vinyl disc here, but with the cover with the legs. That would have been great. I'm not going to buy. I don't know if I should buy the green one.
Well, yeah, but anybody who buys an album, they're either going to say, "Hey, that's a good one," or that's a filler or something, So it depends, Every album is subjective.
And guess what? My girlfriend, every time a Rolling Stones song comes on the radio or on the Ed Sullivan show, if we watch it, she hates it because she doesn't like Mick Jagger's voice.
Oh,
But likes this album. But go figure that.
It only took them 60 years to make an album that she likes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
62, something like that.
When there is a Stone song,
I don't know that.
I don't know what that is either.
Not heard that one.
Yeah, and that's the thing that goes through this whole thing. It's so amazing, these guys. You'd never know. These guys don't sound 80, 30, 20, 30,
It's all
30.
AI.
Yeah.
You know? I don't know about that. I'm not sure about that.
Yeah. Hi, Kitty. Hello.
They're not going outside, so forget it.
I agree with the cat.
Yeah.
The cat is perfect.
Yeah, I agree.
I don't have Voodoo Lounge. I've never heard Voodoo Lounge.
There's what you need. The Maid in the Shade, Ollie? I think that's the 70s.
Made in the Shade or Gurr would be good.
Hello, Alan.
Alan.
Or Honk or one of those best of.
Yeah,
good
Alan can come on and tell us.
Hey, Alan. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, we have 2 openings. So
yes,
2 people
we
can jump on and say hi.
Being that I've been working on the computer more, I just haven't been able to watch everybody's stuff yet. So I got a lot of catching up to do. But
it's a lot of stuff to watch. Most of the time, it's better than regular TV. Most of the time.
Oh yeah, a lot of the time. A lot of the time.
I'm turning on the TV, and what do I get? You know, like, The Masked Singer.
Like, fun.
Oh, this is so awful. Oh. But,
I've seen one episode of What Masked Singer, the Swedish version, and it was definitely a prep program.
Mm-hmm. Do they still have Dancing with the Stars?
Oh, that's a Monday night thing.
That's a Monday night? Okay.
I'm going to impress Jorgen because on Friday night, I watched Friday Night Wrestling.
Yeah.
With all the new boys. You know,
I assume you mean
John Cena.
I assume you mean SmackDown.
WWE?
Yeah. Okay. Yes, I watched SmackDown on Friday night.
There's one track called "Tell Me Straight," which is probably my least favorite track on it. However, I do still like it. I enjoy it. It's just my least favorite on it.
It's full of auto-tune.
Oh, I don't know. A lot of people. I don't know. I was saying that in my interview. I always say interview, man. My review, and people have told me, oh no, actually, Nick's not like auto-tuned on it. On this, I have no idea. I can't hear it. I'm glad. That's the whole thing I get into on Talk More Talk with the Ringo album. It's like everybody's so hung up on auto-tune, and I'm like, I'm so thankful. Thank you that I can't decipher it if it is, because I don't get hung up on it like a lot of people.
Yeah, I agree, Mick. Very, very little. Very little.
Oh, wow. I can't miss this. No.
What?
Richard Owen makes his debut on Dancing with the Stars.
No.
That's must-see TV.
Because I saw him on Beetle Babe's stream, and he didn't say anything about it then. So, yeah.
Oh, Christopher.
Well, that's
everyone uses it.
That's a silly thing to say. You don't know that for a fact, and not everyone uses it. Actually, no, that's not true.
Yeah, probably.
You know what Dancing with
and so freaking what? It sounds great. I love it. I don't give a damn if they sing Howdy Doody on it. I don't care what they do if I like it.
You know what Dancing with the Stars is called in Sweden?
What is it called?
Let's Dance.
Oh, that
sounds like a Bowie song.
It's very interesting that you translate an English word with another English word.
So is it a big hit in Sweden?
It's been canned now because of economic reason for the channel, but it was a big hit in Sweden.
Ooh, you've lost
No More Dance. Okay.
I haven't hardly seen one episode of it. I think that is crap too. I hate reality series with celebrities.
I'm not crazy about them either.
TV is just full of it. There's like The Voice and American Idol.
Well, you could say nearly every. There's a difference between nearly every album and every album.
Oh, Robert
Oh,
S.
there he is.
Robert
Robert
S.
S.
And salutations.
Hello.
Hey, what's up?
Ooh.
Don't tire yourself out here. You
Zendaya?
gotta be on my show.
I won't.
I found my Rolling Stone shirt. I knew I had one. I couldn't find it. I finally
Nice.
found it. Doesn't
I don't own one.
Oh.
That'll change.
I'll tape this to my shirt.
That'll change.
Yeah.
Oh, wait a minute. What is that? The CD?
Yeah, I have a CD.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
I bought that in Walmart. You knew
I
that.
don't have. Wait a minute. I don't have mine. And mine's in the car. I'm going to bring it on my show then. Mine does not have the hand on the bottom.
It doesn't?
No.
Oh.
And you had something on the back of yours. I thought when I was watching you, was it your video that had whatever that is on the bottom, first original studio album? I don't have that either.
That's just a hype sticker I
Oh,
stuck
the hype
on
sticker.
here.
Oh, you put that on. Okay.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, mine does not. That's even the CDs are different. I guess I don't know why mine doesn't have it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't either.
Wow.
Mine was the Walmart edition, $13.98.
Oh, okay.
Pretty cheap.
That's not too bad.
I paid $15.99. Yeah, I didn't get to watch that yet, so don't spoil it for me.
Oh yeah, it's pretty funny towards the end.
Robert
I had a
S.
little incident. I went to Target to pick this up, and I had some difficulty, a health issue in Target. I won't say too much, but I ended up riding one of those scooters that you see the old people or handicapped people riding.
I already said it.
Yeah.
Oh, you did?
I didn't know it was. I didn't know it was. If it was a big.
No, it's not a big. It's not a big secret.
But it just happened once that you know
Yeah.
of, right? I mean,
Yes, but it was such a shooting. I had the stabbing pain in my, let's call it my very lower back,
yeah.
my buttocks basically,
Okay.
and it shot down into my leg, my left leg, and I couldn't walk, and I almost fell, and I had to like grab onto something, and a customer saw me and rushed over, and she was like, "Are you okay? What happened? Do you have any chest pains? Are you diabetic? Do you need something to eat?" And throwing all these questions at me, and I'm just trying to stay upright. And she says, "Do you need a chair? Do you need to sit down?" And two employees happen to be walking by, and she says, "Can you get him a chair?"
Hey, Robert.
Hello, Robert.
Hi, Robert.
So one of the employees runs off, and he comes back with a scooter, the electric scooter. So I sat there, and after a while, I started to feel okay. And I told the woman, "I'll be fine," So she left, the employees left. And I started to get some, the side-eyed glances from people walking by, like, does this guy really need the scooter? and you already feel embarrassed sitting there. I'm sitting there in a scooter with an album in this big basket, one album.
That's fun. And I hope it's funny on that video.
And I think it's pretty funny. What I did was I did the video, and then I actually rode around the store a little bit with the scooter, and I speeded up in the video. and I have music playing while I'm going.
Oh, this is going to be good.
Oh.
And then I towards the end I said, I don't really know what happened. I don't know if it's a pinched nerve, sciatica. Did I sleep on it wrong? Is it a tumor?
I hope it's not sciatica.
And then I used the classic Arnold.
Yeah, I know.
Not a tumor.
I was.
I used that voice clip in it twice.
This is true. Get off your butt and walk around. You won't.
Yeah.
So,
even I say that.
And so while I'm sitting there getting all these like weird looks from people, to make matters worse, a really old guy with a cane goes riding by one of the scooters, and he actually circles around me while he's looking at me. Oh man! Yeah. If you ever want to feel self-conscious, sit in one of those in the Target.
Did you pull George Costanza and you get behind somebody and just lay on the horn?
No, but I wrote it up to the register and everything because I could barely walk. So I went up to the register, paid for it, and then I was like, "Where do I put this thing now? Where do I park it?" So I'm heading towards the exit, and I see one parked next to the long line of carts, shopping carts.
Mm-hmm.
So I had to park there. So I pull up, and then I backed up, and I backed up, and it was just within inches of the other scooter that was there,
Mm-hmm.
and it's right near the customer service line. And one woman goes, "Oh, that was great parking," and they like people clapping at me. It's like, too bad I didn't get this on video.
Yeah.
It's like, do people not usually park these very well? It's like, this is my first time on one of these.
Wow,
At my Walmart, they're all over the store. You know, there's one of them in the bathroom a couple of weeks ago.
Really?
I don't know how they got in the bathroom, but it was in there, and it was dead. So somebody had to, when the employees had to drag it out of there, you know,
wow.
plug it in. So they're everywhere.
But anyway, so that's my video. So if you want to go watch it afterwards.
Okay.
Oh,
I'm glad you feel better.
But I'll be busy after this. I'll be on my on a stream.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Hey, Kimba.
Hello. Hey, what's up,
Kimba?
Working on Sunday.
Oh, and
I'm glad you are better.
Thank you.
But
I'm not actually completely better because I had difficulty walking, and I found that if I bent my leg at a certain angle and kind of walked up on my tiptoes on the left leg, then it wasn't too bad. Which, you know, it looks like a Monty Python skit, you know, silly walks or something. And I got to my house, I had to actually go down some steps, and it was like I went to turn to close the door, and it was like just a shooting pain through my body again.
Oh no,
this isn't good.
Come on.
So I'll put some heat on it.
It's no joke.
Than I couldn't even sit.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wow.
But the other thing was that I couldn't necessarily walk either, but I could hobble. So to try to walk it off, I'm going out for a hobble. I'll go, you know, maybe walk around the block.
This happens when you get older. That's what people talk about. It's true, right?
Yeah, it's unfortunate, but true.
Hey, what did Mark Twain say? That great quote. I don't remember it exactly. Don't complain about being old or something, because a lot of people weren't afforded that opportunity.
Mm-hmm.
What does Norco time mean? What is that? Is that when Santa Claus rides the electric shaver down the hill?
Oh no, that's when Norco. Yeah.
Remember those commercials? Used to be fun commercials.
Norco.
Yes, Norco. Mm-hmm.
Bone on bone, not good.
Yeah, I got one that's bad. So
I took osteobiflex glucosamine back in 2005, and so far so good. I was having problems in 2005.
Yeah, I was about to say, Jorgen's sitting here thinking, God, these guys are all so sick.
No, he's old, and Jorgen's run to the sno. Yeah.
Well, aren't you younger, Jorgen?
Yeah, Jorgen's about 30.
I'm in 5th of November. I'm 49.
Oh, you're a baby. Get out of here.
Thank you. That's why I want to hang around here. It makes me feel young again.
That's in Swedish years.
Well, I'm old. I'm only 45. So
in real life, I'm 160.
Yeah.
I also, by the way, picked this up.
Oh, got that one too.
Even though I was not a fan of this at all.
And
now I've listened to it a couple times, and it's growing on me.
It should. It's fine.
And again, I took the hype sticker and I put it on the back.
Yeah, you know, I don't have mine. I had to play the cellophane. I meant to keep it. I don't know where it is. Oh well. I gotta buy another one. No.
I know I don't have my Rolling Stones yet,
but you'll get it.
Yeah.
Is it like you ordered it?
Taking this back on Monday for another tune-up because some of the features are not working, like the search bar. You know, like if you want to look up something into Windows and it's not working. So,
Mikey Tats is here. I can't believe
it. Hey.
In a second. Trouble with sciatica is that you have to keep active to keep it at bay.
Oh, really?
Right.
All right, so I'll just stay like this.
Yeah.
So guys, how you doing?
No, that's the thing. That's the thing about my grandfather who had sciatica. He was a cow. He laid on the couch all the time when he was a young man, even 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, always 70s. Always loved laying on the couch, and then he got sciatica.
I think I know what Astro Zombie's referencing there.
Yeah, was that you responding that? Somebody responded that. Somebody said, "What's the big guy's name? Wrestling name?" And I didn't even know. I didn't say anything.
Yeah,
There's a lot of big guys.
Bigelow is
So with the Bigelow T reference.
Bam Bam Bigelow is very heavy, but he's not that big in height.
No. There's a lot of big guys in wrestling. You mean now or in the old days? You know. Hush.
That's true. I don't see any like huge guys. Like I watched the thing on Friday, and actually they spent more time on the women.
That's because a lot of these heavyweights they have been canceled because they were a little bit scared when Yokozuna got so big that he died. So they have been.
Oh yeah.
And then also they have managed to see that people want people who can move, not only huge colossus that just can walk and slam. They want people who can move.
Oh yeah, like Andre the Giant's last couple of years were horrible. He could barely.
Yeah, unfortunately, those were the years when I grew up with Andre the Giant. The only thing I remember about him.
These old days.
That rant video I did yesterday, that was I think the angriest one I ever did, and I used it, and I even left stuff out that I forgot about to rant about. There were more things. My GPS on my phone, that's totally 100% reliable, was screwing up, taking me from where I had to go to this place. I'm like, wow, yeah, there was a lot of stuff, and
darn, I'm behind on my rants. Oh.
Yeah, now when I recognize it, Mikey Tats has Bam Bam Bigelow as his profile.
Apparently, that's what I'm hearing.
Oh, okay.
Let's see.
Can't see
I hit the wrong one.
Yeah, I have the great big.
Yeah.
Mikey Tats.
Yeah.
If he does, he's got clothes on.
Yeah, have you seen him naked before?
No, I mean he's wrestling attire.
No, that is his wrestling tights.
Okay.
That is his wrestling tights. He's never worn anything else.
I don't recognize him fully dressed.
Yeah.
I never
Some of those guys.
Anything else.
Some of those guys look like they're wrestling in their underwear. You know, those tights and the boots, and that's it. I thought,
I'd like to see that.
All you need is the flames tattooed on my head.
Yeah, like, you know.
Watching it on Friday, I didn't see any large-sized people. Everybody looked kind of, you know, not super muscular, because I guess that would be a hint that they were taking steroids or something. So
they have a lot harder check on steroids nowadays.
Yeah.
Than before, especially after what happened to Chris Benoit, they have been doing major changes to the steroid checks. So and those who get caught, they get suspended 3 times, and then they get booted out if there's a
right.
Yeah, what a great Henry! What a great stroke of luck that the album turned out to be, to me, sensational, wall to wall, and one of my favorite albums. I mean, you know, if you're going to go through that trouble, it better be good, but it want to be exceptional.
Is Bam Bam even still alive?
No, he died about 10 years ago, something like that. All those big guys die young.
Probably died of ink poisoning on his head.
No, I think it was drug problems. All these wrestlers have drug problems.
Well, when it comes to Bam Bam Bigelow, he took so many hits. His major move was a headbutt from the drop, and the move that is extremely dangerous for your head. So he got nut in the end, and he took a lot of drugs, and that took it all of him.
Yeah.
Okay. This is for Jorgen because he's the wrestling guy.
Oh, really?
Supposed to be.
I know some too.
I'm going to ask a stupid question of Jorgen.
Okay.
Charlotte Flair.
Oh dear.
Okay. Is that Ric Flair's daughter?
Yep.
It is. Okay. She's tall.
Yeah.
But she's her real name isn't Charlotte. But she called Charlotte because of she's from Charlotte, North Carolina, as Ric Flair also is.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But I mean, when they brought her out, like she's like 2 heads above the girl that she's fighting.
Yeah. I think her real name is Ashley Flair.
And never once did she go woo.
No, she doesn't go woo. That's him. That's her dad.
No, she does woo.
I thought maybe the crowd might woo at her, but it was nothing.
She also does woo, but I think it's a little bit. I think she should go her own way. The problem is Charlotte Flair is that they marching her up. She can't even have one feud in WWE before.
That's her real name. Yeah.
Title. They overuse her.
It's fake.
Oh yeah, it is. It is.
Yeah.
Well, I wouldn't use fake. The word I would use would be scripted.
Well, no, I don't watch that. I used to watch in the 70s. It was I don't know.
Me too. The 70s and 80s was fine.
I mean, I not religiously.
I heard that 9 million times that fake is fake. I usually say like this: what they do, the victory or the results is predetermined.
Oh
yes,
yeah.
There are some that go through what it's supposed to do, but also some that improvises because they had some good chemistry. But when they're beating each other, when they're throwing each other through tables, announce tables, when they hit each other with chairs, those are real. When then jumping from the top and right down to on the map, that is real injury. So it isn't fake. It's scripted. It is predetermined, yes, but it's definitely fake. The injuries are real.
Yeah, but I think there's still an element of they'll jump, but they've got their knees and their arms in such a way that it not full pressure,
Yeah,
bouncing off the ropes, bouncing off the ropes.
Yeah,
I've seen Vader.
They don't want to kill anyone.
Vader almost slapping an Iraqi reporter. I've seen Hulk Hogan beating a reporter. I've seen Dr. David Schultz.
Oh yeah,
famous one beating up a reporter, and he got canned. The reporter was suing the WWE.
Yeah, but those are reporters. Those aren't people who are stage actors in wrestling. Sorry.
No, they've been attacked normally because they were asking the wrestlers, "Of what you're doing, are that fake?" And then the wrestlers got real.
Right, and then wrestlers need to have some management.
That's true.
But that was mostly in the past. Nowadays, they know how these today's wrestlers know how to explain themselves in that case.
Oh yeah, yeah. Both of them. Superstar just passed away. Billy Graham. He had trouble with his hips.
Who?
And they were vegetarian.
Billy Graham and Killer Kowalski.
Billy Graham. That was many years ago. Yeah, there's the Richard Belcher. He died.
Remember the altercation between Andy Kaufman and what's his name?
Kaufman was a no talent, nothing.
They were good friends. That was all.
They were good friends, but it's very because both Jerry Lawler and Andy Kaufman was so actually they wanted it to look authentic. So when Andy Kaufman died, Jerry Lawler went out on the and actually badmouthed him and said it's good that piece of garbage is that, but he did it only. He said it in his biography. He did it only because he knew that Andy Kaufman wanted him to do like that. He didn't want to do it, but he did it because he knew that Andy Kaufman wanted him to continue this storyline even after.
Right. I saw them on Letterman or something on YouTube.
Oh, yeah.
Whether slaps are real, injuries are real, or any of that other stuff, they're still actors at the end of the day.
I agree.
Much in the way that you could have somebody who's a stunt double for an actor, and they get injured and they get hurt and they do all these different things.
Oh yeah.
But at the end of the day, it's still part of the acting.
So, hey Jorgen, have you seen? They're on YouTube. They have a trailer to the movie The Iron Claw. They made a movie about the Von Erich family in Texas. It's on
I
YouTube.
haven't seen that. No.
It's called The Iron Claw. You might. It's interesting.
I heard of it. But it is a kind of a biopic, isn't it?
Yeah.
I hate biopics because they never actually tell the truth. It's always.
I was going to say that family with drugs and.
They're the only one that I can manage.
It's Martin, so who gives a damn?
Exactly. Martin just looks.
He's looking to stir the pot.
When Hulk Hogan is telling the truth.
Yeah, I agree. But there's so much tragedy in that family with 3 suicides and everything.
Yeah, there's only one brother. There's only one brother alive.
Yep. He lives in Hawaii.
Kevin Von Erich. And if I'm not wrong, the next generation has problems also. Not with suicide.
Ross and Marshall. Yeah, but they're wrestling though.
Yeah, I know that. Lazy Von Erich is also wrestling.
Oh, she was. She quit.
Unfortunately,
Yeah,
she was horrible.
Yeah, she was on that other show and just like,
she wasn't in
get off.
DNA.
Yeah, I saw that. Mm-hmm.
Oh, we're gonna have a famous wrestler join us right now.
Okay.
Let's bring him on.
Bring him on,
everybody.
It's James.
That's a famous wrestler.
I certainly hope
that
he wrestles with
James
Chief
Bowen
getting out of bed.
Lennon isn't his wrestling name, because that would be horrible to announce.
He wrestles with the sheets getting out of bed.
Mm-hmm. I mean, online, I've watched some Calgary Stampede wrestling. That's pretty good.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, I'm
the Hart family.
80s, mid 80s, independent scene, territory days, catching up stuff that I haven't been watching when I was younger.
I was going to say, YouTube, they've got everything. Just pick a territory, you know.
I'm watching very much USWA nowadays from
Memphis or Texas.
Yeah.
Memphis.
But you see what we have in WWE now? Logan Paul.
Yes.
Don't remind me. I'm going to give Logan Paul one credit. The guy, for having so very, very little experience, he is made in ring. But I don't want a YouTuber to be a main eventer in a wrestling ring, especially when it's not there 100%.
Chief J. Strongbow.
3 times a year, maybe more.
He was a fake Indian.
Andre the Giant.
Mm-hmm.
Those are the ones I used to watch. Those, come on. He was going around doing his Indian dance. Those are the ones I'm saying. I don't know anything past 1970s.
I've never watched.
Those gimmicks are pretty much mid-90s.
I know.
I still can't believe Hulk Hogan lifted Andre the Giant over his head.
He did.
He's done that a couple of times.
And look how big that guy is.
But if you look carefully, Andre actually helped him.
Oh, likely.
If you slow the slam, you see him. Andre actually leaps up, like, okay, I'm gonna help you. You know.
Are we talking WrestleMania 3 or we're talking?
WrestleMania 3.
They used to get hit or something when I was in the 70s. And they would stand in the middle they'd stand in the middle, going trying to shake it off.
Oh yeah.
Like overacting, and then all of a sudden, the guy would hit him again. He'd fall down. He didn't expect it.
Then those guys have to fall down. Yeah, they have to fall down on their face.
The interesting thing is no one has actually been talking about why Hogan does that. He's supposed to be some kind of a human form of the Hulk from Marvel, because when the Hulk is actually in trouble, he shakes and he becomes the Hulk, and Hulk does the same thing. No one has realized that, I think.
He's a horrible wrestler, though. He's a nice celebrity, but he's not a wrestler. No, those guys.
I'm going to say that Logan Paul isn't bad.
No, Logan Paul I don't know about because I don't watch new stuff.
No, somebody last year who was a social guy on YouTube or whatever it was that was going to have a game giveaway in downtown Manhattan, and there wasn't
him.
So everybody piles into Manhattan to get this free, I don't know, Xbox or whatever it was.
Yeah,
it's the same. It's another celebrity that also is it's also another celebrity that actually is a better wrestler than he should be, actually, and that is the rapper Bad Bunny. He's actually a guy who is more greater than
too.
I don't even know what that means.
It was Stone Cold Steve Austin, who started in Texas, by the way.
I'm telling you later, Grandpa.
Oh yeah.
You notice a lot of those ideas. A lot of those guys fall on their face so they can blade themselves. They have a little piece of razor blade, and that can, when they're coming up, and it looks like somebody, sliced them open. So.
And I'm the manager for Doc and Jeff.
Yeah, right.
I know all this
We're both too old to do that.
You watching wrestling on Friday nights, so
I'm the Bobby the Brain Heenan of this chat.
Yeah.
Look, they used to put wrestling on before my horror movies late at night when I was in the 70s, and I used to hate that. I used to sit there and wait for that to be over before they'd get to that.
Speaking of horror movies, guess what I saw for the first time last night?
The Exorcist.
What did you say?
What?
No, not The Exorcist.
well, I'll tell you, I got it. I'm going to guess this. I know I'm going to guess it. The thing with Kristen Stewart. What is that? Twilight Moon? What is
Twilight? No.
What is that? That sissy stuff with her?
On Svengoolie.
Oh, the Night Stalker?
The Night Stalker.
Oh, Night Stalker was good, no?
Yeah.
I've never seen Svengoolie before.
Really?
Yeah.
Never.
Is it fun?
And I watched it last night and I said, so this is what those guys are always talking about.
Yeah, you know what? I don't. Did you see him joking around in between and singing a song and all that kind of stuff?
Yeah.
It makes it, it's fun.
We had a great time watching it last night.
Yeah, you see, there you go. Because like I said, it's only a movie and they have fun with it. Just joke with it.
Yes.
So what is it about? A strangler?
Vampire.
It's about a vampire.
Vampire.
Modern day vampire. It's probably the best of the modern day vampire movies in my book.
Yeah, pretty much.
Well, Doc, you're going to be visited by a vampire next Sunday. Count Dracula, Bela Lugosi's going to visit you.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to be doing it.
Oh, no.
Sorry.
That'll be me.
Okay.
I don't know if I'm going to do the 10 movies thing. I can't think. I would have to come up with 10 movies.
James Sinatra, Lennon, Bowie, Dracula.
Dracula is not going into my name. I've got enough names already. Thank you very much.
Call yourself Lugosi. That'd be a good name.
Take Bowie out of there and put Lugosi in instead.
Lugosi.
I could do that.
Yeah. What about those names has to always change for the season.
Bowie's staying in there, Joe.
Yeah.
Bowie's staying
all year long.
Jorgen, I found out who was the culprit who started the whole bird thing. My mom said it was Christopher on my stream. And then we went through all the different songs with birds in it, names of different bands that had the word bird in it. And it just went crazy. It was funny.
Oh, Rick D. Yeah.
I'll see your disco. I'll see your disco duck, and I'll raise you some Hooters.
You guys are saying Hooters. How about Hooters?
Yeah, right.
Hey,
I heard some tracks on Hooters' latest albums, and it sounds really disappointing when Hooters goes and do ska music.
Yeah.
I'm very disappointed.
Anybody know about this thing with the wax statues that they're making a wax statue of the Rock, and everybody's complaining that it looks nothing like him? Nobody knows anything about that?
Yeah.
I don't know, but I would assume that the Rock has something to say about it, and as long as he's happy.
I think he's a better wrestler.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Better you than me. I saw the first 15 minutes to shut it off. But I'm glad you liked it, Steven. By the way, Dave the Pickup Boy says, what about Dracula AD, another modern Dracula movie? I don't like it because, Christopher Lee is great. They have him stayed in that church, right? The vampire stays inside a church through the whole movie. He doesn't go outside. If he's not running around L.A. or modern-day London or something, what's the point?
But the one after that was worse.
Yeah, I don't know. I might even like that. I might like that a little better, though.
Oh.
I think.
Now, if he's a vampire, what the hell is he doing in a church?
But it is. Yeah, that's a good point. That's a good point, isn't it?
Well, they didn't think of that. You didn't think about that.
Well, they broke a lot of rules in the Hammer thing, which is why I'm not a big fan of the horror of Dracula, or the first one. I'm the only guy in the world that picks on that movie because they didn't have the budget, so they made a lot of things like he can't turn into a bat.
Yeah.
He can't do any of these things because they didn't have the budget. That's an old superstition. That's an old myth.
Couldn't they just go poof and have the?
Not in that movie.
In the Universal, they had just that animation, and he turned into an animated bat.
Yeah.
You can chase Luke Costello around. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know who did the animation for that?
Fulton?
Fulton, John something or other Fulton.
Well, okay, let's say what studio?
Maybe by that time it was something different.
Hanna-Barbera.
No, being that it was Universal, which is the big hint.
Yeah, I was
The
going to say
animation was
Universal
done
too.
by Walter Lantz, the Woody Woodpecker guy.
Oh, okay. At least he was good for
something.
something, because I can't stand Woody Woodpecker.
Yeah.
I'm not a Woody Woodpecker fan either. Thank you for Sven Gooley told me that a week ago.
And he appeared on Perry Mason.
Yes.
That's a common joke. I don't know if you caught that. He's always like doing that. Every actor's been on Perry Mason.
But he didn't do the Godzilla movie, did he?
My new friend told me all about it.
I don't know. Godzilla was
In
second.
this single, Donald Duck actually is playing the Woody Woodpecker's theme.
Okay.
Oh wow.
Yes. Okay. Yeah.
Donald's been.
Don't know how he got the permission to do that, but
Commonwealth is a good. I don't like the song, but I think it's a good moment when they're just inspired silliness.
Oh yeah, Commonwealth. Yeah.
Much too common for me.
Commonwealth.
He did. He did.
Cry of the Banshee.
That was right before Python, I believe. He was doing some freelancing stuff.
Well, I think if it's Joe, I'm going to text you this week on Messenger, so we can set a time for.
Yeah, like I say, I got to think if I could come up with those. How many titles do you need?
10.
10. I got to try to.
We go from 10 to number 1.
Okay. These are your favorites?
Yeah.
Wow.
And I'm letting franchises be as one.
Okay.
Hmm.
Commonwealth. Yes. Commonwealth.
I can't do it either. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Much too common for me. Much too common for me.
I have no high vocal range. I can't do
Yeah,
it.
me neither. Not anymore. Yeah, well, that's good. They're going to show the Night Strangler next week.
Yeah.
So that'll be.
Grandpa Munster's in there too.
Oh yeah, they have a
Al Lewis
lot of old people in there because they had Margaret Hamilton's in it.
Oh
and,
the Wicked Witch of the West.
Yeah, she plays Professor Crabwell. And
I didn't know when I watched The Night Stalker. I've seen it 100 times. I never knew the guy that's one of the police guys was Kent Taylor, who was in Cat People. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
By the way, I want to answer Henry's question about the Stones albums. That would be an interesting thing to do. It's just that I'd really have to familiarize myself with them. When it comes to the Stones, there's only a few albums I know in their entirety. Most of them I collect, but I haven't played. I like their big songs. I usually play compilations. I don't usually play,
When it comes to Stones, I have more compilations than I have studio albums.
Yeah, me too.
I 245.
Wait a minute! Don't tell me. Emotional Rescue's one, right?
No, I have black, painted black, and One Hit to the Body.
Oh, okay. Well, I thought you were an '80s guy, though. That's why I thought
One Hit to the Body is from '86.
Yes, but not painted black.
Right.
No, but I like that song actually.
Okay.
But, when it comes to Stones, I don't care if it is '80s, but I like One Hit to the Body.
I had an interesting conversation today with my friend Julio, who he has vast musical knowledge, but he wants to know why I would bother with the Stones album.
Beggar's Banquet, right up
They have
front.
everything.
My box of Stones.
Box of Stones.
Box of Stones?
Don't throw stones, Doc.
Doc has stones.
No.
Talk about like I don't have any regular albums. Well, there's Beggar's Banquet. Okay. Let it
bleed. I have that.
No, I like. Oh, okay. I thought it was.
Don't have that.
Sticky Fingers.
I do have that.
I have that. Oh, sorry.
Ghost Head Soup.
Don't have
I have that one.
It's Only Rock and Roll.
Don't have it.
Don't have that one.
I think I win, right?
Oh yeah, you
Yeah.
What?
I have that.
For who has the most stones? No.
Yeah.
That's what I don't have.
Don't have that one.
I have almost just about all of them.
Mm-hmm.
Voodoo Lounge.
I don't have that.
You skipped a lot there.
Black and Blue.
Black and Blue.
I
Oh, they're not
definitely have
in order. Okay.
I do have that.
Yeah. And this one is
Emotional rescue.
Emotional
I don't have it.
Rescue.
I'm gonna have to
Original
build my
album came
Stones.
with a
I'm getting into the
poster.
Stones like Herman's Hermits, Robert.
I actually have that.
Bridges to Babylon, is that?
Bridges to Babylon. Yeah.
That's supposed to suck. That album. I don't know.
It's not too bad.
Steel Wheels.
That's
Steel
in
Wheels.
my opinion. Until this newest one, that was the
That's
last,
what I think.
The last
I
good
heard.
album.
I didn't hear.
And
okay. Back to the Egg. Oh, I mean,
Back to the Egg. Yeah.
That almost reminds me of the Back to the Egg album cover.
It does really. So
no compilations.
Well, the rest is compilations.
Hot Rods and
Hot Rods. You don't have Gurr.
Made in the Shade.
No Made in the Shade. No Gurr.
That's a good handful.
Whatever.
I can grab. I know where I got some Stone CDs in the other room, but I don't. It's not. That's not real. And none of them. You haven't showed any of them.
Got the Gurr poster on his wall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gurr.
Yeah. Gurr.
Yeah. Thank you, Fit to be Tie-Dyed, if you're listening for the Gurr poster.
Don't get angry with me.
But yeah, pre 68 Stones is taken
cause you no pain.
That was really.
He doesn't have between the buttons.
Both of those two.
I was laughing.
Oh yeah, when I erased that one video.
Oh,
I should have left it.
This is incorrect. Stones stopped being a.
Well, this is the thing, Tim. I'm surprised at you, just as I was surprised at Julio. That's disgraceful. Disgraceful. Right after this new album, Robert, we hadn't heard the new album, Tim, but. And I learned
this new album is amazing.
After Julio, I learned I'm going to try to stop doing that because I'm guilty of the same thing. I'm always like, there's nothing good after blah blah blah, and sometimes that's true. And it's like, why would I listen to it? I'm glad I did because it's great. It's the best Stones album in my book.
There's no rock and roll from the Stones after '68. Are you nuts?
And Julio doesn't listen after 72. He looks up to Exile on Main Street, and that's it. He's heard other things. He just says he doesn't like anything else.
Yeah.
Well, a lot of people are saying that this album is the best since Tattoo You, but I'm going even a step further back to Steel Wheels.
Yeah, Steel Wheels. You know what it is with that? I have that album, but I only know Mixed Emotions and Almost Hear You Sigh or Hear You Sigh. That's two songs I like from there. But I've never played the whole thing.
Read that track listing, Doc.
Rock and a Hard Place is one.
Oh, that one too. 3 of them.
It's got like 3 hits on it, I think.
Yeah.
And the rest are all good songs.
To the Body.
Well, that's on another album. One Hit to the Body is on. What was it called? That was all before that one. I can't remember what it was called.
Okay. 11 tracks.
I know it's
I don't know.
something close there.
Yeah, the big hit.
Well, Rob, we got to save some of this for our show, but
yes, okay.
But I was going to say
we won't talk about Steel Wheels though.
Did you ever see Did you ever read the Pitchfork review? Look for that. That guy says 12 duds.
Of what?
On this new album.
On this one? Oh my God!
Yeah.
12 duds.
What is the hit on this one?
Mixed Emotions and Rock and a Hard Place.
But your lip. Baby.
Mixed Emotions. Sorry. I'm backing out.
Mixed Emotions. That's a good song.
Do you remember how much this cost me?
$1.
$1?
That is correct. Was it $1?
Or 99?
What? No, $8.99.
Doc, which one has Love is Strong and You're So Sweet?
The one after that, I think.
My feet.
The one after that.
Tattoo.
So that was the one. Because Bill left after that album, Steel Wheels.
Oh, where is Love is Strong?
Bill Armin.
Which one's that?
Did anybody here ever catch that fairly recent when Charlie Watts was obviously still alive, when in concert when Mick goes behind the drums and he's singing and he goes behind the drums and Charlie's surprised? And he lets out a big smile while he's drumming, and he's singing behind him. It's like a wonderful, touching moment like that. The only thing is, the singing "Get Off My Cloud" it sucks. Sorry. Jesus, Stone Man. I know they're supposed to be a great live band, but I saw the Steel Wheels tour. The only time I saw them, I thought they were terrible.
People say Fleetwood Mac were better before Stevie and Lindsay. They say Well, they were. It's two different bands.
It's
Apples and
They're
oranges.
very different. They're very
I
different.
tried to listen to Fleetwood. I tried to listen to Fleetwood Mac in the Peter Green days, and I sorry, didn't do anything. It's not my style, but I do love Stevie and Lindsay years.
But here's the thing. You're probably listening to early Peter Green bluesy.
Yeah, the bluesy stuff.
Did you listen to things in between that with other people? Bob Welch when he was in there, and Danny Kerwin and Kiln, Bare Trees. There are some great albums that you're missing. Mystery to Me. The one with Gorilla on it, the cartoon gorilla.
Now, is Elton John, is there anything worth listening to after like 1986? 84 or 6?
Yes. Not much, but Songs from the West Coast is a great album.
Actually, Matthew Smith, you're wrong. I actually looked him up, and he looks like he's a guy in his 40s or something, or 50s.
This is the one I bought. I listened to with Fleetwood Mac from the early.
Okay.
Oh, Albatross.
Yeah,
That's
You know the story behind that, right, Joe?
That's Sun King.
Yes.
Another heartbreaker when I heard Albatross. I'm like, use that Lennon. What a rip-off artist.
Those songs. And it sounded way too bluesy for my sake.
Okay.
You know what's missing on there?
The early Christine McVie songs.
Yeah.
What's missing on there is Oh Well.
Oh well, and then the original version of Black
song.
Magic Woman.
No, Oh Well.
Yeah. Well, that's what I'm saying. Like,
Albatross.
yeah, you need to listen to that stuff, that early Fleetwood Mac. It's so good.
Yeah, but
Well,
Fleetwood Mac
Jorgen
did not
doesn't
have its biggest success until after Lindsay.
I know. Well, in England they were pretty good
Right.
because they started as electric blues band and they just kind of revolved, you know.
So you're right, Martin. You're right, Martin.
Don't forget to watch Robot Monster, folks.
Yes.
Oh, dear. Oh,
There you go.
Look at that.
Right. You
No
also have to,
budgets.
with Fleetwood Mac, you also have to
I've never
remember
heard of that one before.
or consider their album covers.
Mhm.
The album covers before Stevie joined and after.
Yeah.
And when you put two women on an album cover, you're bound to sell more copies than if you have a bunch of trees or something else.
Well, wait a minute. How many were they on? I don't think they put the women on many covers with Stevie.
The first album, Fleetwood Mac.
Album cover.
Who's on the
There you
cover
go.
with that?
There's one of the early album covers. Now
What the
compare
hell is
that
that?
to Fleetwood Mac.
They don't have on the front
all
cover.
bands
They
stand
have the guy again, Mick Fleetwood again, don't they? With
Well, that's
me?
like a mastodon or something.
This is an album cover.
It's a big baboon, basically.
yeah, it's a
There we
man.
go.
That
Yeah.
picture I like actually.
This is a great album.
I think they should have taken that inside picture, put it on the cover, given them all green eyes, and called the album Ebony Eyes.
But I have
that
to
song
say
is
that
on
this
there.
might be one of the weirdest album covers I have.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
No,
But
from
it's a
Bob
good thing I
Wilson
wasn't their
song.
art director.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, a
Doc
friend of
will be
mine
getting the
had
third
all the
album.
Peter Green Fleetwood Macs.
I'll be getting another Partridge Family album coming my way.
Oh no!
You're
Ooh.
kidding.
Oh, no.
AGK. I don't know what the
Somebody
title
sent
is
you a
called.
free album. Which
Oh,
one?
we gotta get another Partridge
Ooh,
Family.
I don't want
Where
to
the
do
hell's
it.
mine?
Oh, I don't want to do it. I can't find it right now. The hell.
I can't find mine either.
Oh, look
and I'm
what
gonna
I did
follow-
find. What a chance. Wait a minute.
I can do
I
the
can't
Who
find mine at
too.
the moment. I'm gonna fall off my chair.
Oh, Steel Wheels.
I didn't even know this was here. In the shrink, I should say.
What I could get better access to is I got beans here, so I'll show beans instead because I can't
Okay.
find the Partridge Family right now. I'll fall off my chair.
Beans. Where's Beans?
We got
He's
beans.
right there.
Putting beans on my Partridge Family album.
Okay, here he is.
Jorgen,
That's
get
not
your
Beans. I gotta find Beans.
Several cans of beans.
Okay, here he is. Here you are.
I'm not going to look for mine just to
I'm
prove
having
that
a
I
real
have
cat.
one.
I ate it.
Nancy!
Next week I'll be more prepared and have my Partridge Family out.
Me too. Matthew Smith, me too.
Right. How about Annette Funicello album covers too?
I had a nice one.
Oh, you know what I have? I should try to find it.
What about Wendy
Susan
O'Brien?
Boyle?
No. Susan Boyle. I'll be
You can
right
find
back.
a ton of those in any thrift store.
Yeah, try
We
it.
had it, but we're missing one.
Oh, Hungry.
Heinge.
You got one too, don't you, Doc?
Oh my God! Trying to look for something unusual in the show.
Try a Nick Funicello on campus. You won't
You're
be.
not the only one with mixed emotion.
Well, if I'm going to show an album, let's see
Does
what I
anyone
can
have any
show.
Righteous Brothers?
I have a couple of songs.
Button your lip, baby. Button your coat.
How many hits do they
Shut your
actually have?
mouth.
And anyway, this sounds like it was recorded in a cave.
Go
Yeah.
for the
Hey, that's a
throat.
good compilation. Yes.
Yeah,
You're
this
not
doesn't
the
have
only
all 36
one.
tracks, but I do have the box set and a CD box set, so I have this as well on gold vinyl.
That's good.
But I like Unchained Melody.
Yeah, Righteous Brothers.
Yeah.
Well, I tell you, it ain't easy being me.
It sounds like it was recorded in a cave.
Really?
I'm not
Oh,
happy.
That's a great movie.
how
So the first Caddyshack, yeah. The second one, no. But the
When he
first
has
one,
the
yeah.
radio on the golf club thing there.
Sorry it took me so long. I can't walk too well.
It's okay.
I'm in pain
And I
now.
love what's
I don't like hearing that.
Chevy Chase when he's like no 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 no.
Who is that? Oh, Bridget Bardot.
Bridget Bardot.
Okay. There you
Like
go.
Bridget Bardot.
Bridget.
All I know is the Beatles.
Highly unlikely. Highly unlikely.
I also picked up this album recently. Brotherhood of Man.
Oh, okay.
Where do we stand?
He's
Oh, yeah, now that we stand. Oh, yeah.
Well, somebody better tell that to the
So long,
politicians.
baby, so long.
Yeah.
And Nicolette Lawson.
And okay, yeah.
United we stand.
The album is called All Dressed Up and No Place to Go. Apparently, all she dressed up in is a towel.
Oh, that's an AGK album, isn't it?
How provocative.
No, she's too dressed.
So Martin, I like Martin's question to Robert S.
What's that?
About rumors. Are you saying the Rumors album sold because of the cover and not the 10 hits on it?
I'm saying that Stevie Nicks and Lindsay added a lot to it, but just the fact that you had different types of covers that showed the two women in the bands helped them.
But you didn't. Which covers?
I'll get the album. The first White album.
I know Rumors has Stevie on it.
Not Rumors. Not Rumors. Yeah,
The first
Rumors
White
played
cover-
upon that.
Not
They
on
put
the
out an
front.
album. They put out an album with the band on it, which was very different from what they had done with album covers previously. And then everybody grew to love Stevie Nicks, and they said, "Okay, next album, Stevie's prominent on the front cover."
Okay.
So that's what they were selling.
But they could have put them both women on there like in bikinis or something. They didn't do that.
That really
I didn't say
That
they
wasn't
did
what
that.
they. And then Tusk had nothing on the cover but a dog.
This wasn't a Cher album.
Christina and Stevie Nicks would definitely be girls like who would do that.
Oh, Rumors was
Well, I don't like as much as it pains me to
love
agree with
Fleetwood Mac,
Henry.
and I love those albums. I love Stevie Nicks. I went to see her in concert.
I
But
didn't.
all I'm saying is when you compare the album covers, you're going to notice a difference. They definitely emphasized the women in the band more than they had done with Christine before.
no more.
Well, I know
On the other
that.
hand,
It was Stevie they were really playing.
On the other
on.
hand, that is
Yeah, of
something
course.
new when it comes to bands. I mean, all bands with females put them.
But I mean,
for the-
Tusk has the dog on it. What is the other
yeah.
one?
Right.
Tango in the Night.
Tango in the Night doesn't have anything on it. Mirage has
Right, but they
two of
didn't
them
need
on
to
it.
do it at that point. All I'm saying is because people were saying, or somebody here said that they were much more popular or became popular when Stevie and Lindsay joined. And yes, it's because of the music, but it doesn't hurt that you're able to put
No,
two
it
women
does-
on your cover. Which
It
is
doesn't
exactly
hurt,
what
but
they did.
I hate to agree so much with these guys, but the music sold itself. I mean, stuff
I don't care
like
if you agree or not.
Rhiannon
I'm
and
right,
and
you're wrong.
Landslide. Come on.
It's not the first time it's happened that you put two girls on the cover. I mean, it is those eras that when you sex sold.
Sex sells.
I know the first one with them, and for some reason I can't pick up the back.
But I don't think that was the main reason why Fleetwood Mac got more popular. Of course, it is because they got more commercial. They got more better melodies.
What do they put Mick Fleetwood on the covers?
and Robert P's got a point. You know how many people bought that Carly Simon album, No Secrets, for the cover?
The only reason I bought it is because it has You're So Vain on it. If You're So Vain wasn't on it, I wouldn't have bought it.
That's when you buy the.
That's a great album.
Tango in the Night had a cover with paint coming from over wood.
Penguins or something. You talk about having records with women on the front. That brings us to the album of the week.
It's the same for you.
Ooh.
Okay.
Yes,
That's it's the same for YouTube channels. If Doc had
Yeah.
women on here right now, he'd have more viewers.
Yeah.
Where's Beetle Babe?
Look at Anthony.
Well, James, maybe if you leave, you'll have a space.
No, I'm not leaving.
I don't mean it that way. I mean there's no space.
Yeah,
I know.
Okay.
You were the one who asked the question, so you're the one who he mentioned.
Album of the week, is it? No, what is it this time?
Wait. Album of the week with women on it. Are you ready, Ken?
Oh,
Yep.
okay.
Oh.
Amen. With Beverly, I can't read the name.
So she married to that? To her husband?
And well, I know how much Joe loves puppets.
I just don't like the Thunderbirds. That's it.
That puppet is he inspiration for those commercials you showed me? It sounds exactly like the same one creator.
It's like, oh my gosh.
Hey.
Well,
He looks
definitely wrong here.
He looks altogether too pleased to be
Yeah,
here.
look at
He
the
loves that
on
puppet.
Mahoney.
It looks like he's having an affair with it.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, it's good. I mean, yeah.
Love is a many splendor thing.
I gotta see this for you.
He's
I
like,
know.
"Hey, baby, you like wood?"
Hey, Dusty.
Well,
Yeah.
no, I don't think so.
It could have been.
But hello, Dusty.
Hello, Dusty. Lenovo.
Mm-hmm.
It's disturbing at the same time.
This is true.
Well, puppets are very scary.
They are.
I guess it can be.
I'm using all my energy up on this stream. Ugh.
Yeah, it's all
I'm
the
gonna get
wood,
up
aren't they?
early, but
No, I gotta eat
Zombie,
dinner at
so
6
does Wood
now.
Girl. She has wood.
so who wants to see my Target
Oh,
experience?
I didn't get to see it yet, but why not?
Okay.
All right.
Oh, Robert,
Can you go?
So,
Okay.
yes, I'm in Target. I can hardly walk, and I'm sitting in one of these old carts to pick up Rolling Stones album. If there's anything that says you're aged, this is it.
That's hilarious.
Love it.
Oh, that's great. Well, where'd that view come? Oh, you put it down. Oh, that's a great view.
Yeah, put it in the basket.
Robert S. is driving in style.
Driving to. What is that guy filming that? Yeah.
My battery's fully charged.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah. You can go beep beep. Yeah.
You got the one album with you. That's it.
You have some cookies.
Can't go wrong with cookies.
Okay, so I made it through Target, sitting on my scooter. Very embarrassing. But I was able to get the Rolling Stones album that I wanted. And, of course, as much as, and I'm walking a little bit gingerly here, a little bit of a limp, feeling my age today. But like I said,
No Stones whatsoever.
Happy Diamonds purple vinyl is now mine. Yes.
Yay!
I like music.
Oh.
Apparently, I like sweets even more.
Yeah. Oh, man.
One album.
Why doesn't your face blow up like mine? Eating that stuff.
I need to change my. So that was my experience.
Lucky
Hold on.
and unlucky day. Lucky to get this.
I held it wrong again.
You're old.
Plus the use of my leg, apparently. And I'm still limping, so I don't know what it is. Is it some pinched nerve, sciatica? Did I sleep on it wrong? Is it a tumor? Who knows? It's not a tumor. I really don't know what it is. But
Wait a minute. Who put that in there?
Stay well, friends. And remember,
Now, you put that in there, Robert?
Yes.
You see, I don't know how to do that. Something simple like that. I don't know how to do.
And
That
it's
was
on color. It's on colored vinyl, Robert.
Yes.
The
I'll
purple.
show it to you.
I have the same one,
I'm
but I didn't open mine. Did you open yours yet? Oh,
Be careful.
hey,
Oh,
save the
it's
premiere for my. No, it's all
Yeah.
right.
Ah,
It doesn't look purple there to me. It looks red.
Ooh, Beetle Brad will love that.
yeah.
You weren't gonna pull the trigger, Joe, and get the vinyl.
It's
I have
simple
it.
on both
I
sides.
just showed it. I like it a lot now. So if I knew, I
It
wish I
comes
knew
with a
that.
polyline sleeve, which is nice.
Oh boy.
And they also give you this regular sleeve
Oh,
Oh,
with
oh,
credit.
great. With lyrics and stuff.
Nice.
bonus time.
Oh,
Can you
the,
hear me now,
yeah.
Dan?
the this doesn't actually have the lyrics. This
Oh,
is like
okay.
credits, like who's
Oh, the people who
performing
played on
the
what
songs.
song. Yeah,
But
yeah.
the strange thing is, it doesn't say which of the Stones are playing on these songs. So you don't know if Keith is playing guitar or bass on a particular song.
I hear Keith has arthritis.
Yes, he
Yeah.
had to adjust his playing for that.
Yes, so I read. Yeah.
On account of my arthritis.
Yes. Exactly. So like.
Martin says, Robert, that
And I also
I
have
have-
the CD.
I haven't listened to the Stones album, but I have plenty of strong opinions on it ready for later. I'd like to know what they are if you haven't listened to it.
So we can ban you ahead of time. I mean, be prepared for
Oh,
you.
okay. That's the
There you go.
No, I was right. There is no
Oh,
woman
okay.
on there.
Maybe on the back or the inside.
Wow.
In fact, two guys on there.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow. I
Well,
was
no, the
wrong.
origin-
I guess my
the
memory
back-
is failing me.
No, well, hey, look, we
Okay.
all get things wrong. I get things
That's
wrong.
Nick
as
and
well.
John
Well,
C, isn't it?
No, I was wrong then.
Right there.
I was picturing the inside cover. I mean, the
Yeah.
inside picture.
Yeah, there's a picture with them all somewhere.
And then
There we go.
they said Stevie sells, so let's put her on the cover.
But it's so such bullshit.
It's not
I mean,
bullshit.
no, because the
That's
song.
bullshit.
It
not.
is.
No, you're wrong.
Because if anything, they could have made her look a lot more sexy than just that profile picture, and they could have had Christine on too.
No, but sexy wasn't what she was going for. She was going for the gypsy
Yeah.
look. Now you take a look at that cover and tell me that's not exactly what they're doing.
Well,
Well,
you said,
Anthony-
what's the
Anthony
point of
said-
having her on because of the gypsy? I thought you would.
Yeah,
You're trying to-
she's supposed
Because
to
of
be
the leg.
She's supposed to be a witch, if I recall Anthony right. She's supposed to be dressed.
Yeah,
It's a
And that-
great
that
album,
character,
period.
I think that Stephen Nicks
It
might
is a
be
great
referring
album.
to.
I'm not denying that at
But
all.
people bought it in droves because of that, not because they had this girl on the cover.
All I'm
It was a
saying is
wonderful
it
album
didn't
to
hurt.
begin with.
And they
Chock full of hits.
I agree, it didn't hurt.
what are we looking
Wow.
Oh, Daddy.
Okay.
I love Oh Daddy. What are you trying to say? You don't like it?
No, I just look at the title of that one. Oh, Daddy.
Oh, geez, let's not.
Oh, wow. When I was young, I played baseball and I was a catcher. Up and down all 9 innings. No injuries. Now at my age, when I reach for the toilet paper the wrong way, my back keeps me on the couch for a week.
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Catcher, toilet paper? I don't want to hear anymore.
Yeah.
Too much
Creepy.
information.
Yeah, that doesn't sound good, Dusty.
Yeah. Who buys
I made a
record
mistake,
of-
Martin. Don't screw
Come
yourself.
on.
See, Dusty says Lenovo is a very reliable brand. I'm jumping ahead. I know. I hate when people do that myself.
Okay.
You see, here we go again. Henry's starting his shit again. I love every song on there, but something's got to be your least favorite. I said the same thing to Rob S. about, what was the song I said? Well, okay, we'll talk about the Stones later at 7:00. It's my least favorite, probably on there. What's your least favorite?
Yeah.
I love Never Going Back Again and Songbird. They're my two favorites.
Me
on
too.
that
What's your
album.
least favorite? So I can go, oh, really, really? That's your least favorite?
I don't know.
Such a game. You get into these games all the time with music fans.
And you have an album that's so great. Every song is so fantastic, great. Why bother to show to squeeze yourself out of least favorite? I mean,
Secondhand News is also one of the least on it.
Oh no, not Secondhand News.
I like You Can Go Your Own Way. That's a good one too.
Oh yeah, except the fact that it's tired as hell. It's great.
And I love Rhiannon.
Oh, it's great.
Songbird.
Songbird, I love.
I love Songbird. I can't. Oh, Doc's mad at me. So, Doc, that's your
Tune
least.
into Mayo's channel at 7:00, and you'll see positive news.
Too many fisticuffs here.
Doc removed his glasses. You know that he's mad.
Yeah.
Anyway, I missed.
He'll turn into the Incredible Hulk.
Hey, that could be a thing that I could do on my channel. When I'm mad, I take the glasses off and I whip them off and I look into the camera.
Yeah,
that might be even better.
Cool. You can do it when you're ranting. You can do it as your signature.
Yeah, maybe I'll do that, but I don't like how I look without glasses anymore.
No, I don't believe this, Henry. But never going back again.
Take them off and go. Why didn't I get my sandwich right?
Sounds like
I like that.
I like it. I like them all. People don't understand that.
I know.
Jorgen, give us your best impression of Roddy Piper.
Oh.
Anybody know how to do that? I mean, the man is everywhere.
Was that it? Was that the impression? No.
I'm trying to recapitulate.
Fake, come on, you can do it.
Okay.
Well, you know, everybody is actually. No, I can't do him. I give up. He's not all, he's a madman, but he doesn't have any specific voice character.
I can do Roddy Piper. We do Roddy Piper.
Roddy Piper.
Ready? I do Roddy Piper.
Yeah, go do it.
Oh.
Oh wow.
Because he's dead.
He's dead.
Yeah.
You know what? We need more statues like this.
Hey,
yeah.
You can pick your nose all at once. Yeah, it's like,
Well, it's either that or this guy.
I can do my best Vince McMahon impression.
You're fired.
Who here likes the band Bad Company? Paul Rogers.
Righteous Brothers.
I do.
Hey, Righteous Brothers just made a brief cameo.
They did.
Bad Company.
I like them.
Jeff is the comedic genius. Oh, really?
Yeah, right.
Actually, Paul Rogers wrote the song Bad Company, and then one of his friends said, you should name the band that. So he named it Bad Company.
Yeah.
Because they interviewed him on the Fab Forum on the Beatles channel on Wednesday night. It was really good.
Well, do you know what the Rolling Stones were called?
El King.
El King.
El King, yeah.
Signed
El King.
It looks like it says Pretty Boy.
It says Gen You Pretty.
Again.
It says no. Wait a minute. Actually, I just read it says Gen You Pretty Cheetah.
Oh,
El King.
I know it sounds pretty. I know I sound like a total goofball here, but who is El King?
Well, that's exactly why today's music nobody cares. You know, it's like, who is it? Yeah, it's somebody from today, and it's like nobody knows who
it's
it
a
is.
modern age, a more current singer.
Like when I discovered Jenny O, and I'm the only one who ever heard of her.
She's a songwriter too, right?
El King?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, she writes all this stuff. Okay. Yeah,
that's true.
Most of it.
Has anyone heard about the Taylor Swift movie? The people that have gone to see it.
Nope.
Oh,
no.
No, but I actually did hear my first. I think what's my first Taylor Swift song, and it's a cover. They played it on some college radio station. The guy said, "I want to play some Taylor Swift," and I never heard. It was a cover of Last Christmas.
Oh, okay.
It wasn't
So they're
bad.
gonna,
It wasn't bad.
It'll probably rush out the DVD and the Blu-ray for Christmas.
I might become a Taylor Swift collector.
And have a book of the movie, a book
I
of the
can't picture you
concert.
collecting Taylor
Yeah.
Swift, Joe.
I don't know his. I don't know his stuff.
The only song I like of Taylor Swift is Blank Space.
I don't know who she is.
Swifties are causing havoc at the movie theater.
I know.
Causing havoc everywhere.
They're tearing up the seats.
I don't understand it. I really don't. I mean, a lot of
little 15-year-old
I
girls.
know, they're going crazy.
Tearing up the stinking
Yeah.
theater.
Mhm.
Well, those girls are 65. They won't even think about Taylor
There's
Swift
popcorn
anymore.
everywhere. Mhm.
Shows them shoveling the popcorn.
Yeah.
In one way, you think, hey, the concession is doing okay. They're selling all this popcorn and nobody's eating it. But
You see this?
It's like what people went
Yes.
for the Beatles, nuts for the Beatles.
MTC
Now
track.
it's Taylor Mania.
This is my
Yeah,
Taylor,
but it's not permanent. I don't know. Yeah,
this
I know
my,
it
this
is.
is my this is my Taylor Swift collection.
Yeah.
I like that collection.
Sharing a lot.
That's a good one.
Nothing. Blank
I mean,
Space.
what kind of Taylor Swift memorabilia are they? Taylor Swift T-shirts or Taylor Swift?
they were just talking about the attitude of the audience being rowdy and just
Rowdy, yeah. And there's a bunch of kids. I mean,
Yeah, the difference though is this is what happened during Beatlemania, but the difference is that everybody knew some of their music.
yeah.
You know, I know.
Mhm.
The only ones that are going crazy, I mean, it's the Taylor Swift, Swifty girls. But
The problem is that
Swifties.
today you can pick a song on Spotify just because Spotify is the thing that they count most. You can pick a song on Spotify just to have something going in background. You have 10 Taylor Swift songs in a row that just goes in a playlist. You don't recognize what the song is. When you bought, I'm not a huge Beatles fan, but when you bought Beatles singles, you at least knew what you bought. You know that you bought,
Yeah.
you bought them.
Yeah.
And you knew what you
What it
had.
sounds like.
You didn't have it on the playlist in the background while you're doing your dishes.
and you had to go out and plunk down your cash and go and buy a piece of plastic.
Yeah.
So as far as I'm concerned, whatever record she matches or breaks, not in the same
Yeah.
department.
Beatles Brad's got one, so you know.
What, Taylor Swift?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, he said didn't he show one a couple weeks ago on
I feel like
our
he did.
stream?
I
Yeah.
can't even remember what I had for breakfast. Calves liver.
Mhm.
He bought it like for a record store. Didn't he?
Yeah, like 50
Right.
cents or something.
Mhm.
Well,
But
what
yeah,
she did, what was smart on her part is she had released her albums, or the record company released the albums, and I guess she wasn't getting enough money, so she re-released them herself.
Ah,
I was like, that's pretty smart.
that's an idea.
Yeah. Mhm.
Here we
You see
go
her
again.
albums,
I'm
some of
tired. These arguments are so silly. Somebody tried to explain this in the comments. It gets so silly to keep refuting this stuff over and over again. Yeah, well, it was mostly little girls. Well, it was, but there's also boys that were into the Beatles in Paris. I think it was or somewhere they went. It was all boys.
Yeah.
They said,
Yeah.
and you could see the footage of when they went to Kennedy Airport. There's a lot of guys in there as well. But yeah, I'm not going to deny that it was mostly girls, but it was quality music.
Yeah.
But I'm not saying. No, wait a minute. That's not fair. That's not fair. I don't know Taylor Swift, but I'm saying quality in the sense of stuff that changes the world, stuff
Yeah.
that is taught in classes in history and is iconic forever, and new generations keep rediscovering it.
And that actually is the really critical part. It was new and different, and yet it became so popular. What Taylor Swift is doing is not really new. It's not unique. She's not changing the world. She's got a lot of people interested in her, but what is she doing that changes the world? Nothing.
What is the problem with girls being interested in Beatles? I mean, that they're record buyers still, nonetheless.
Well, it was harder for the Beatles to do it, and they did it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Well, the girls thought some of the Beatles were hot looking, you know.
Yeah, but here's the thing: the girls thought the Beatles were hot looking. Do you think their parents were driving them to go see them, or doing things like the parents are now for their Taylor Swift fans? Oh, $1,000 to go see her? Sure, we'll do that. And they'll pay $1,000 for a ticket to go see, for that 14-year-old to go see Taylor Swift. You think anyone was doing that for the Beatles?
Oh,
No
and
way.
then tearing up the theater when they get there. What?
Well, at least with the Beatles, you got a decent price for a ticket. Now you have to pay through the nose.
Oh yeah,
$1,000.
absolutely.
Man.
Tim Allen, yeah.
It was a different world then, and they were able to.
And the thing I'm trying to say is nobody cares. Somebody told you, she isn't new, Joe. She's been around like since 2006 or 15 years or whatever it is. Fantastic. What I want to know is, doing the math, what is it going to be like in 2068 for her? Is it going to be, anybody going to care? Is anybody going to have Swift Fest? Is anybody going to be doing all these channels dedicated to people? It's silly.
She's going to look like Betty Davis in about 50 years.
Yeah.
Well, and old Paulina and Ruby Lisa love her very much.
Yeah, they like her, so I know they're not here. So
Lisa and who?
Paulina.
No, Lisa, and who knows?
Oh, maybe that's why. I was wondering why Paulina left a comment on one of my rant video just saying, Joe, I worry about you. I really do. Now, there's a lot of different ways of looking at that, and I simply wrote, why? Like, why are you worried about? I wanted to hear her elaborate a little bit. I didn't know if it was a joke, like I really worry that you. I don't want you having a heart attack.
Calvin.
Hi, Calvin. I'm talking here. I don't want you to have a heart attack. I worry about you, Joe. I do. Or does she mean like, I worry about you, Joe? I really. Well, how did she mean? I'd like to know how you meant that.
Yeah.
Because, I'm not going to say much here, but don't worry about my mental state.
Yeah. I think Beetle Babe may be a fan too. I'm not sure, but she might be.
I can do a response to as to Zombies comparison with Madonna. When it comes to Madonna, Madonna became famous because of her music, but also because she did so much changing in herself.
Yes.
She presented herself all the time with different styles in the music and different styles in herself. I don't know about Taylor Swift, but it sounds she's just in the machine. She does songs.
Yeah.
She doesn't create anything new. She's just a machine of the music industry. Doesn't do anything rebranding of herself. She's just marching on with the same stuff over and over and over again.
Martin McGrath says, I don't think anyone was looking at Ringo as having sex appeal like Elvis. You're wrong about that. A lot of the women did.
Yes.
Yeah.
Did you ever see that one? Ringo, that's a sexy nose. You ever see that
Ringo
one?
We love you, Ringo.
And I know my mother's cousin.
All kinds of big noses.
My mother's cousin was into Ringo. That was her who she was attracted to.
And how does she feel now? Like,
I haven't seen her in ages. Haven't seen her in ages.
Oh, Calvin, you should have been on Patrick's theme this Tuesday night was country music. It would have been right up your alley.
I guess.
Who?
Well, when you're famous, anybody can look good.
Yeah. She may have switched music style, but it didn't create any kind of any public in any news, any articles like Madonna did. It wasn't controversial. It wasn't that controversial. Swifting music style from country to pop ones is actually doesn't anything. I mean, take a look at Shania Twain.
All they do now is they try to figure out, which ex-boyfriend is she singing about this time.
Now, is Taylor Swift breaking any of the Beatles records? Anybody know?
Look, I could tell that already. Henry, this is why I blocked you. Only because it's so you're exhausting. That's all it is. You're just exhausting because you're so young. Yeah, I'm older than you, and I've seen people that they said, well, the new Beatles are as big as the Beatles that haven't lasted anymore, and nobody thinks of them anymore. And it's less than 60 years, it's 20 years, 30 years.
But I can do a rant about that if I wanted to also. I have said it time and time and again that modern artists, no matter if it's Taylor Swift, Kanye West, or Adele, whoever it is, will never be as big as the older ones because they do not. The Beatles and Elvis and Prince and Madonna, all of them have released in physical format. You can find the records for new generations.
True.
Yeah.
When it comes to modern artists, they're on a digital, and it's as long as the record company wants you to have it on Spotify, they have it. With the moment they pull it away from Spotify or stuff like that,
True.
You don't remember
it's gone.
Right.
For new generations, it's not supposed to know who they are. You're supposed to buy the new stuff all the time, but the physical format is for every generation to discover it.
I agree.
Yeah.
So in 60 years, are we going to remember Bad Bunny?
Or everything
I
by
Who? I mean, name a lot of people that whoever they were, the Bay City Rollers. I'm trying to think of all the names. The Knack, In Sync, Backstreet Boys,
the Franco family.
I mean, all these people that were the new
Franco,
Beatles are bigger than
yeah.
the Beatles, and
Yeah.
nobody talks about them today. Nobody's coming out with box sets of them and everything.
And Sync just did a new record.
Yeah, it's
Pink
like
is still going. Wow.
They just made a comeback. They said NSYNC featuring Justin Timberlake.
When
he's on In Sync now.
NSYNC, when they came out, and the
Nothing
Backstreet
happened in
Boys,
20
I
years.
could not stand them. You know what I called them? I called them in shit, and I called the Backstreet Boys the Backstreet Bastards.
Wow.
I couldn't stand them.
I mean, what about Britney Spears? I thought she was going to be the latest thing.
And
the only boy band I actually liked was Take That, because they had
That's a
some
few
kind
years
of
ago.
soul influence in them. In many of them.
And let's not forget, Jeff, we had Tiffany, and we had Debbie Gibson.
Yeah.
Where's Debbie Gibson today? Nowhere.
I think didn't she do gospel stuff? You know?
Deborah Gibson.
Yeah, now she's
I think her name's Deborah
Gibson.
Gibson.
In the beginning.
She's polite now. Yeah. She's a lady.
Duran Duran, the new Beatles.
I don't remember them saying much about. They were big, but I don't remember them saying that much. They were the new Beatles at the time.
On the other hand, I listen rather to Duran Duran than the Beatles. Duran Duran does a really great song. Check that out, Black Moonlight.
But they're on Capitol.
Yes, I think it's about time we had a commercial.
It is.
Ooh,
that's one.
Long overdue.
Okay, but hide your eyes, Joe.
Lady Penelope, make your way to Tracy Island.
Parker. We've been clamped for failure to pay road tax. It won't happen again, milady.
You're so right.
Parker.
And don't slouch, Parker.
No, milady.
The government is clamping down on road tax dodgers in your area now. No exceptions, no excuses, no escape.
Airport, please.
That wasn't so
bad. Yeah.
That wasn't bad to me.
Yeah.
Wow.
I got to eat at 6 tonight because I'm going to be on my show at 7.
James.
Good thing we got that in. Parker's James. Looks just like him, yeah.
So what's your show tonight, Joe?
Rolling Stones, Hackney Diamonds with Robert S. and Beatley Tone.
Oh, nice.
That'll be good.
I'll probably still be here with
I got to remember to get my CD so we could show how they're different, which is weird.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You have to buy them all like Pokemon.
Yeah, want to catch them all.
So it turned out I was luckier for going through all that aggravation to get mine. It was worth it because my cover is different. Yours is identical to your album record,
which is fine.
I know. What if I, come on. It's not the end of the world. It's not going to make you cry, but I'm just saying.
It's just like the McCartney 3 thing where every dice was different.
Oh yeah, a dice, and you got free things.
Yeah, they should have had a different color dye on every one. He did that for some of them, but not all of them. The red.
Are you going to get the album, Doc?
Eventually.
Well, you are.
Well, I've got bigger stuff going on right now that need my attention than running out and buying the Rolling Stones. So
I'm gonna get
nothing's more important than your hobbies.
You got to get that computer fixed.
Even if you're out on the streets.
More important than getting your computer working right.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Right.
I got this car, and I downloaded Audacity this morning, and I don't think it's the same as I'm used to. So.
Audacity.
Yeah, that's the audio editing program.
Yes, I use that one a lot.
Well, you got to teach me, Robert. You have to teach me how to do some things too. I don't know.
Well, I use it to put music on my videos. You don't use music, so
No, I don't want the music. No, but sounds like dialogue and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I just figured out to put some photos,
Oh yeah,
pictures in.
that was easy enough to do.
No, that commercial didn't bother me. How many times, some of them do. Oh, I gotta watch Archie tonight. We gotta make the show end by 8:00 or so. Or
Okay.
all you done was belt them. That's the one tonight. When Meathead punches a guy out on the subway to defend Gloria.
Ooh.
Archie, I hit a man. You understand? All my life, I went out into peace protests, and I've spoke out against violence, and I hit a man on the subway. All you done was belt them.
Yeah, I remember that one.
I can hardly wait to tell the guys down there at Kelsey's, who some of these guys to this very day, I have to tell you, still figure you for a fruit.
Yeah.
I said that because Archie says that, by the way. Archie says, nobody really laughed at that.
Joke of the day. You've got a lot of audacity to order audacity.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
This is true. I guess.
I'll always remember when I was really sick at one point when I was a kid, and I was in school. I wasn't in school for about maybe a month or so, and my dad would sit up every night with me in our living room with our little black and white TV, and he'd watch All in the Family with me.
Oh, that's sweet.
Wow.
And that's a special memory for me.
He's teaching you something different than school taught you.
But I like the one. I like the one where they buy the horse meat, but they don't want to tell Archie that he's eating horse meat. Remember that one?
Yeah.
I don't know what we're talking about. Watch what?
The
Archie.
On the Family.
I mean,
On the Family.
All the Family.
Yeah. Tim says you don't need to watch it. So
you already know the show.
Drained. You don't
Oh well,
hey,
this from a guy that listens to so many records and watches a lot of old shows. Come on, Tim, you watch it.
Hey, Trish.
Hello, my
Wait,
dog.
no, wait till Joe starts talking and say hello.
Yeah.
That's a lovely DJ Trish.
Well, nobody cares. Okay, I'll just sit here.
Yeah.
I bet, Joe, you could sit there and watch All in the Family. You can quote every line in every episode, practically, I guess.
Yeah.
You've seen it so many times, you know the lines.
Yeah. Or we could just sit here and watch puppet shows.
That's good. That's a good idea. Like puppets dancing.
But every day at 12 noon, I think it was after the Flintstones, when I was home and I wasn't at school, and my sister was home. We used to love to watch Happy Days together. I was always a big Happy Days fan.
That's nice.
My dad
Happy
loved
Days.
the Fonz.
Yeah, he's all right, that Fonz.
And that's where Robin Williams got his start.
Yeah, I hated that show. Sorry. That's why I hated Robin Williams. That show, I can't stand Robin Williams comedy. I can't. I liked him as an actor, but I don't like him as comic.
Well, to each his own. I like Mark and Mindy.
Absolutely.
That's just me.
Well, you like a lot of things, I noticed. That's cool. That's fine.
Well, not everything. I hate certain things, but
Oh, you
I like
are?
a lot of stuff.
I like Mindy.
What's some things? Oh, you mean I'll watch it for Mindy. That's about it. Pam Dorber.
Oh yeah, she's hot.
James, what are some of the things you hate?
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
one
a
of
lot
those-
of stuff. I just can't think of them off the top of my head.
Yeah. What do you hate? Yeah.
Well, I hate some of these things on TLC. All these reality shows like my Big Fat Life and all this stupidity and
don't blame
Sister Wives and all.
Yeah,
this shit.
Sister
My
Wives.
mom
Well, at
watches
least
these
that
garbage, I'm
600-pound life can help
what the
people.
hell is this?
Yeah.
It's stupid. I think it's all. I think it's all an act and it's scripted and
aren't you watching The Masked Singer and Kitchen Nightmares and all these?
No, I don't watch that.
What about all that religious family with like 50 kids or everything? What are they called? Duggars.
All
they
the
have,
Duggars are gone
yeah.
because the guy molested half the daughters and they're one of the sons. I call him.
Really?
I used to call him Duggar Bugger.
Okay. She had like 50 kids or something like that.
Yeah, 10 kids are counting or something. I don't know what it's called.
No, that's a shame.
Get a vasectomy.
Hey, Martin, guess what?
Oh boy.
Don Henley did not write Hotel California.
Oh, I have to agree with you, DJ Trish. Well, one of the funniest things, okay, I don't mean to swear, but this is how he said it. You know the Falkland Islands? He said, today in the fucking islands, because he said so fast.
Yeah.
I can make like everything.
I'm getting a little tired. I'm not sure I'm going to be able to do it.
Yeah, let's get off there. We got to eat a rest for an hour. We got to rest for an hour. Plus, I got to eat dinner in 5 minutes, and that'll be two, at least one, if not two spots that may open up.
Some spots.
So everybody that is happy for me to get off, you got your wish.
Oh, we miss you, Joe. We love you, man.
Come back.
Well, no, somebody.
And I'll text you sometime this weekend. We'll set a time for the 30th in the afternoon, and we'll do it on my stream. I'll do a stream. We'll do it together because I've always wanted to do a collab with you, and I thought a top 10 horror movie would be.
But I got to come out with top 10 horror movie list. I don't know if I can do that. Right. That's hard.
Well, you know what? If you have the physical media, because that's how I'm going to do it, and we can just do it like that.
Just pull out Charles Rosenay's book.
Just make it.
I'm supposed to be interviewing him about that book as well, but well, whatever. Okay, everybody, I'll see you later, huh? Don't forget. And if you're going to be on my show, make sure it's later on at 7. Just make sure you only want to talk about the Stones album. That's what we're talking about.
Okay.
I'll be listening.
So long.
Later.
Bye. Well, oh, what happened? We lost Robert.
Robert lost too.
Oh,
he said he would go too, if I'm not wrong.
Oh, okay.
So we have 2 openings.
He said it was going to be 2.
Tim, come up and join us.
Tim, you come up and talk to us. And maybe Beetle Babe if you're out there.
Yeah.
It's it's 2:00 in the afternoon, so.
Yeah, Beetle Babe was live the other night on Friday.
Yeah.
I
she was on forever.
Yeah, I went. She was on like 8 hours.
Yeah,
and after because I was helping AGK with his record auction that night, and I went over to check on Beetle Babe. She was still going, and guess who was on there? Dolan.
Yeah.
Hey, Tim.
It's Tim.
Tim's in the house.
Okay.
What's up,
no,
gentlemen?
What's up?
Did not write Hotel California.
Tim and Glenn
Sorry,
Fry,
Robert S. I zoned out there. I didn't know we had to go.
Oh, where's my Hotel California?
Well, what's up, Tim? Do you have the Rolling Stones album yet?
I was just about.
No, I don't have. I went to Target today. They had no Rolling Stones.
Okay. Oh, that one.
That's a good one.
That's a good one.
I have that same CD, Doc.
Yeah, well, I got to look up the writing credits for Hotel California.
Probably Glenn Fry and Don Henley.
DJ Trish, did you get the new Stones album? Excuse me. I know I didn't.
Don Felder.
Oh.
I'll have to listen
Don
to it.
Felder?
Then they fired him.
Yeah, they fired him after the.
Yeah, I know. So,
hey, you wrote our good song for us. Thank you. You're out.
Mm-hmm. That's right.
There you go.
What about you, Jorgen? Are you gonna bite the bullet and buy the new Stones album?
Over my dead body.
Ooh, fight war.
Angry was an okay song. The one with Lady Gaga was horrible. The new Bite My Head Off is so. I don't think that I had never been interested in the Stones before. Why should I be interested now?
I think Bite My Head Off is the best new Stones in years and years and years. But
you be a miss.
So Doc, I wanted to show you that. This is the sequel to last. This is the sequel to last Sunday's album of the week.
Oh my God!
Oh, okay.
Oh wow!
The Emmett Kelly Jr. Singers.
Yeah.
Dude,
that's good.
That looks like a kid's album.
He sang Boo.
Yeah, it's got a rubber ducky.
No,
and everything.
It's not
Rubber Ducky. You're the one.
My favorite label.
Hey, Jorgen, look, it's the Don
yeah, there you go. There's
there's more. Wait a minute.
Yeah, there's the man.
Oh, okay.
He's a happy hobo. Yes.
Wow.
I told you there was more than one. Oh, it is a kid's album. It's on Peter Pan. I never realized that.
Yeah, it could be color. Peter Pan records were color. At least
Well, they were on your some of them on yellow.
It's not. It's black.
Okay.
What? Hanley wrote most of the
Doc,
lyrics.
I was very disappointed that there was no Thursday Night Soup.
Yeah.
Computer died.
I had this stack of Bargoons that I had already, and I had nobody to show them to. I showed them to the neighbor's cat,
too,
but the neighbor's cat wasn't really interested. So, oh, do you want to see them now?
Yeah, there's no time like the present.
Yes, please.
These were all 99 cents, and I probably left 50 behind. Seriously, that I could have bought.
Okay.
And all CDs.
Okay, good.
But so I only picked what I thought was the cream of the crop.
Okay.
Start out with the best of Bobby Rydell on Cameo Parkway.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
A buck. All of
Has
these.
that got Swinging School on there?
I don't know. It's got 25 tracks on it, so it's probably
that might be on there.
Pretty much anything you'd want. I got Paul McCartney, Standing Stone.
Oh, Standing Stone. Okay.
And, the box with the little book and all the stuff. That was a box.
Did it put you to sleep?
I haven't listened to it. The Critters Anthology.
Oh yeah.
Dyingly Sad. If you don't know who the Critters are, and Younger Girl as well. I've never seen this. I was like, holy crap! I have the Critters on CD now. I've never had one Critters song on a CD somewhere.
Yeah, good.
A lot of that was like this stuff. John Fogerty, The Long Road Home, which is an interesting album because it's a best of him and Creedence. With some live tracks, so Doc wouldn't like it because some of the songs you want are live, but whatever.
Okay.
Peter, Paul, and Mary, the collection. This is a 4 CD set.
Wow.
This was a box.
Like a box set.
Wow.
A 4 CD set. It's on Warner Brothers. It's legit.
All the Peter, Paul, and Mary you ever want. Yeah. Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Very best of the classics 4. This was probably the worst thing I got, but I don't have any classics 4. So I picked it up for $1. I don't have any on CD anyway. The very best of Cat Stevens. I used to have that, and it's more. I don't know what happened to it, but there you go. That's on
I love
CD.
Cat Stevens.
Yeah. Your stuff.
This I freaked out because I have 1 or 2 songs by them on CD, and that's it. The very best of the Outsiders.
Oh yeah, Tom won't let me. Yeah.
Holy crap! For $1, I mean, most of these are very out of print.
Oldies collections, yeah.
And this has 25 songs. On
Yeah, Steve needs to go where Tim shops.
Yeah, Steven, I thought of you. I was like, oh my god, this stuff is. Here's another Peter, Paul, and Mary collection. The only reason I bought this is an HD CD.
Oh, okay.
So this should sound really good. That's the only reason I bought this, because I had the other one too. And they actually had the first 5 Peter, Paul, and Mary albums on CD, and I left them there because I got enough. I left so much behind that it was. Oh, and I got this too. This was interesting, but I really only bought it because it's on Rhino. Peter, Paul, and Mary, the best of the solo stuff, 70 to 72.
Okay.
And it's on Rhino, and this is a 3-disc set. Again, $1. 3-disc set there.
Right.
Nuts.
I'd never seen this. The only reason I bought this is There's only 10 songs on it, which isn't really enough. But the best of Chad and Jeremy, but I've never seen this particular CD.
Mm-hmm.
So I picked that up.
99 cents.
Yeah, all of these.
I like those 99
I
cent
picked
ones.
this up just because it's a German CD. Elvis the King.
No, the hits.
Clearly a German
Dutchen-
CD. You don't have to
hits
look very
for
hard to
something
figure out
charts.
this is a
The
German.
Dutchen charts.
They're butchering charts.
Deutschen.
And I collect these, and they had a couple of these, and I may have needed one more, but I knew I didn't have volume 5. Living in Oblivion.
Yeah.
This is like 80s stuff. This is volume 5. I know I don't have volume 5.
Okay. Good. Well, you got all of us.
The very best of Blue Cheer.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
not
yeah.
Ski Lodge stuff. Sorry, Steven, but this isn't Ski Lodge. But still pretty cool to have a best of Blue Cheer.
Wow. Yeah.
I mean, I was just this. I only picked up for one reason.
Uh-oh.
It's just the greatest hits comp, but it has 4 demos on the back, and on his bonus tracks, and I was interested in the demos.
Okay.
I wanted to hear these 4 songs as demos. So
Where the bots are?
I only have one 10-song CD by the Buckingham. So when I found that, I was very happy.
Oh, okay.
Yes, I have some Buckinghams now on CD.
Nice.
Didn't have
That was
that.
kind of a
There's
drag.
18 tracks on that.
Yeah.
This I really only bought because it's sealed and it's interesting. Wolfman Jack something or other. There's a price tag on it, but it's still sealed. It's got some interest. This was the first one I saw, and I just never took it out of my pile.
Yeah.
Probably should have, but I just didn't. And a couple more here. This is one of these obscure labels, but it's early stuff. Gene Pitney's 58 to 62.
Oh, yeah.
Gene
Yeah,
Pitney's
early stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. Two CD set.
That's a lot of Pitney.
It's not actually not that bad of a label. But better than some. I only have a couple of these, but I collect them when I see them. Again, Rhino. I'll buy anything on Rhino. Hits of the 70s, Volume 8. Soul Hits of the 70s, Volume 8.
Yay!
This is like the soul version of the Have a Nice Day series. This is exactly what it was. 12 songs. The soul version of Have a Nice Day. And last but not least, probably the best Bargoon I got, really. The deluxe version of Elvis on Stage, February 1970. The 2 CD Deluxe Legacy Edition. 2 disc set, with on CD. So yeah, that's my Bargoons. I got some Bargoons.
Good. A lot of stuff. He's got Righteous Brothers.
Yeah, 60 cents.
Cool.
60 cents.
Great.
Wow.
But it sounds terrible, though.
Well,
I have
it's
to
not
buy
a great
another one.
sounding CD. If you ever see the one on I forget who, Universal, those the ones that you could tell are remastered, they sound better.
Yeah.
Oh, like the Millennium Collection ones?
Yeah, like that. There's more than that one series, but they all kind of look the same. Those sound better than that.
But yeah, I put this on as boy, this sounds like it's
because that's an early CD, and they didn't care about sources on early CDs. They found something laying around, they put it out on CD and said, "Okay, here we go."
Is that a Verve release?
Yes, that's a Verve.
Wow,
Okay.
I didn't know they released 60s.
Yeah.
But sounds awful though. But for 60 cents, Mick wants to know if the Detroit Spinners are on that cover of the Soul.
I don't know who's on the cover, and it's going to be. Well, I thought it was on the bottom. It's right here. I don't know. You tell me.
Who is that?
Detroit Spinners are. I think the Detroit Spinners are more than 3 members.
Yeah.
I
have no idea.
I wouldn't
Could
know.
be anybody.
Yeah.
It's James Brown. I don't know.
And it's too dark in here. I can't even read who's on it because it's one of these things where they put pictures
Roger
on
Miller.
the back and type over the pictures, and I can't read it.
60 cents.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
That's on Curb. Another one of my labels that aren't my favorite labels. They don't put enough quality control. At least they didn't. Maybe they do now. They didn't. I have a Sean Cassidy CD that sounds terrible.
I thought I could trust Curb Records, but like I put this in the player, and first song, King of the Road, comes on. It's a remake.
Yeah.
It's a remake. I was like, what? And the second song comes on. Dang. It's a remake.
I have a Sean Cassidy CD with dropouts. I mean, come on,
Yeah, so like nobody wants a best of that's all remakes.
Mm-hmm. What label is
it? Curb.
I have
Curb's not my favorite label.
Okay. You do, yeah?
I have new stuff also.
Okay, go ahead, Jorgen. You're next. Mm-hmm. Before bedtime.
Before you go to bed, Mommy.
We have Texas, a great
Texas. Okay.
Great Scottish band.
Okay.
With singer Charlene Spiteri.
Oh, okay.
This is an album that I really was happy to find because I really liked the single by Jane Child, "Don't Wanna Fall in Love," a great disco hit from 1989. I managed to find the debut album of her. The only album she released. So and I listened to Quick Peaks and it sounds really 80 groovy. More soul, but a little more of ancient date. Billy Paul.
Me and Mrs. Jones.
Philly.
I think that was.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Mrs. Jones.
Shalamar.
Shalamar. Okay.
The interesting thing here is that this is, I think, the second last album that they ever made. None of the original members are here.
Okay.
No Jody Watley, no Howard Hewitt.
So this is new Shalamar. Okay.
Yeah, but the reason why I think still this is interesting is that it's produced by L.A. Reid and Babyface.
Oh, okay.
Some of the greatest 80s soul producers. I have nothing but high hopes still for this one. And it was sealed when I got it. So it's,
the girl is cute. Yeah.
We have an album that I don't think will stay in the collection. I listened to quick peeks of it, and it sounded. This is a Swedish stand-up comedian who started his career as a jazz musician, should I say? His father was a jazz boogie player. This is Lenny Norman. And this is from 1978. So it's a little more rocky, but it sounds a little bit amateurish in some points. I'm not sure that it will stay. And we have 3 albums by Stan Getz.
Oh, okay.
This is what the world needs to know. Stan Getz played Bacharach and David. I don't know who David is, but
Hal David. Yeah.
Oh no, it's on Verve. Oh no.
But he's not. He's only playing Bacharach because Hal David wrote the lyrics.
Yeah.
So he's really only playing Bacharach. Hal David at all.
Bacharach David, yeah.
I listened to quick peeks of it, and it sounds a little bit more easy listening-ish as I have heard as Stan Getz, but it sounds really nice anyway.
Yeah.
And it is the pianist here is a guy here named. See if I can get the glass. It is a guy named Chick Corea with 2 R's.
Oh, okay, I've heard of him.
Normally it's 1 R.
What? There's no Al Hurt on there?
No. But that didn't hurt anyway. We have Gets a Go-Go.
Ooh.
That's what you better for $1.
Okay.
And featuring
Astrid. Okay, does that have the hit she did? The Girl from Ipanema?
No.
No, but I think that is not with the Stan Getz.
Oh, okay. I believe it is.
No, it is with Stan Getz, but it's not that album.
Okay.
I have very little by Stan Getz and Astrid Gilberto, so this is interesting to get a little bit more. Then the one I got most confused by. This is an album called Another Time and Place. This is a Swedish reissue of an album that is an American or original. The songs is supposed to be what it is on the original, so I have nothing complained about that. The problem is that if you take a look at the album, I didn't notice this when I bought it actually, so shame on me. 3 songs on one side. That is nothing unusual.
Oh, Gladys, that's a big hit.
Supposed to be 5 tracks on the other side. Can you see how many tracks it is? It's only 2.
No Taylor Swift, sorry.
Is he doing medleys?
There's only 2. There's only 2 tracks on this one. The first and the last song. Where damn it are the 3 other songs? I don't know how they managed it. I will most likely keep it anyway because until I get the proper version, because the songs are still great. So I will have it until I get it proper. But why the hell release? When it says 5 songs, it is only 2 here.
Sounds good.
Buyer beware.
That is what I have gotten.
Okay.
And you can see my new video, Overplayed Songs.
That's good. And you've got the Partridge Family.
Live and in concert.
Oh, they are?
Oh, yeah.
Nice,
Even Danny?
No, so you can hear Tracy Partridge on those
playing that funky tambourine?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, well, good, because since Fit to be Tie-Dyed is watching, I found my 2 CD set of the Who's Next reissue.
Ooh, look at that.
Nice.
Wow.
The sound quality is great. Came all the way from England, and it was more than $1. So.
And speaking of all, I actually listened to this one today. I bought it a couple of weeks ago, and I have to say that this is a really, really great Guess Who album. Guess Who continues to impress me.
Oh, there's Burton Cummings.
So highly recommended.
You're going to make Mr. Tie-Dyed very happy.
Yeah.
And Jeff, hey, the CD of the Who.
It does. It does. I love it. This one's from England, so you know.
England. Oh, it's an English band from England, so it makes sense.
It's an English band from England, and the record company, of course, you do know that the record company in England is called Track Records.
Track Records, yes.
Yes. So this is a British CD.
Question for Tim. Hey, Tim, when are you going to do another 45 stream?
Yeah.
No idea.
I'm going to say I'm a bit ashamed to say it, but I thought you showed Guess Who, not the Who. I thought I thought it was Guess Who you showed, Jeff.
Yes, it's the Who, not the Guess Who. It's the Who. Yeah.
Confuses
and you
people
know what Al Hurt's famous for?
The fame of the Green Hornet, isn't he?
And he also did.
He played that on.
He had lots of hits.
Yeah.
I'm going to say I have heard very little about Al Hurt, but the little I've heard hasn't impressed me all that much. So it won't likely be in my collection anytime.
I like Al Hurt. He had lots of hits.
Now I'm going to say ta-ta.
Okay.
Good night, Jorgen.
Have a good night.
On the Lamb.
Yes.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.